This is very long. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to, well,
Scuffed bed stream.
the bed. There's not much view you can see.
Yep.
But hey, I'm here with Thomas. And as you can see, we just need to address the elephant in the room.
Oh, you mean my arms?
Yeah, can you show...
So my arm is red, and if you look at my knee is white. They are not the same color. I think that's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
I've spent like half an hour in the sun,
It was
maybe an hour.
30 minutes or something. I'm like a more normal tan. Like this is from also like months already, because in Japan it's been good weather for long.
Yeah, I mean, I got the color way quicker than you, though.
Yeah, like I have a good...
It's a different color, but...
Yeah, it's stupid. But yeah, hey Adrian as well, and Richie, Anim, and some other. The setup is a bit weird because it's also like from the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we improvised.
Definitely improvising. But we were like, hey, we're here, we're together.
Yeah.
We should stream because it's been a long time. Hi, Ursi as well.
Yeah, it's been a while. I can't see chat properly, so Marnix, if someone says something that I need to react to, you let me know.
I can show you here as well if you want to.
Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna see if
I can just open it on my phone or something.
Yeah, or I think I can just do like chat here. We're not doing Twitch today because the internet in the hotel is not good enough for that. Okay, I think you can see this way, right? You can see.
Yeah, I think it's all
chat.
right.
Boom, boom. Perfect. Yeah. Together in bed like a sweet couple. Unfortunately, we both have partners.
I
So-
like the summer, Thomas. What does that even mean?
What do you mean the summer?
What is the summer?
The summer.
Me.
Yeah.
You mean just because I'm red, or?
Holy shit! I never want to start a live stream seeing you two in bed together. Digital Phantom, you must be new here.
Yeah, there's like an OG stream a couple of years ago where Marnix was shirtless and was under the bed sheets with me
It's
as a thumbnail.
it's been a few times at this point.
Yeah, it's basically Bite Me traditions when we're on holiday or vacation or whatever you want to call it together.
Yeah.
Well, business trip, sorry.
Business tax write-off.
Yeah, business trip.
We do a stream like this. Maybe we're gonna take the shirt off. Maybe not. I told him we should do the stream in bathrobes because the hotel came with these very nice bathrobes.
But I think it's going to be way too hot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah. Who here has seen the video? That's question number one. This cricket sounds.
Cricket sounds, yeah.
We don't have like. Should we put up some Skyrim music?
Ooh.
I think I can do that. So
Sure.
Skyrim ambience.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes the bite not the bite stream.
That's a long time ago, the Bite
It's
stream.
a long time ago. Okay, let me see that. This
Who
is,
even remembers the Bite stream except us?
I need to add. Oh, I need to add computer sounds.
Is it not native?
I just hadn't included it yet.
Oh, okay.
Desktop audio capture. It's very loud. Sorry. Something like this should be not too loud, but you can still hear it. Let me know if the Skyrim is too loud. Oh, I think we're actually too soft. Give me
Do
a
I have to shout?
No, please don't shout. I beg you. Is there no like advanced audio properties? Maybe I can't make it louder. Options.
So we go back to the shouting part, or?
No, I can do it. Mic aux, let's put this on 5. Okay, we should be better now.
A bit louder, yeah.
Oh, the internet is okay. The internet is back. Skyrim's
Right.
playing. The music is on loop. I think the stream is set up then. Okay, today's video is still a 3 out of 10, which is good. Oh, we got the $2 donation already from Digital Phantom Gaming.
Let's go.
I've lost. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I was like,
Pay to view.
at least now it feels paid to view. Well, maybe later. Hey, good morning, Jesse as well. As a new indie developer, is it worth it to spend time getting good at 3D modeling, or is it better to just purchase assets? How are you? I think 90% of the time the answer is it's better to purchase assets. The question is, do you like art? Do you like modeling? Do you have time to learn it?
Also, what game are you making? Because I think, for example, if you're making, like a lot of people like want to make their own MMO, you need
Yeah.
so many models that even if you like making art, I would say don't do it. But yeah, if it's like, if you need like 2 models, like exaggeration for a second, then make it yourself.
Still, the amount of time needed to get 2 models, like good quality models, you still have to make 100 shitty models first anyway.
Yeah.
So I think they're High Shadow Interactive as well. Maybe the Skyrim's too little. Let me put it up a
Too
little
low?
bit. I think it should be better now. So yeah, glad I could catch y'all finally. Yeah, because we're in Europe right now for Brighton. What's the rating of Brighton, Thomas, so far?
You mean like the place or the conference or?
Yeah, the trip.
The trip, I mean, it's a 9 out of 10, of course, because I'm with my homie.
Only a 9. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not a 10 because I got sunburned.
that sounds like a you problem. The internet seems to be somewhat spotty. I don't know how's the experience for you guys, but it's like going from like good to then miserable and then back to good.
But I haven't seen anyone complaining yet, so...
Yeah, so maybe it's just a thing. I got it. I couldn't go to develop this year. You could have met me. I think it's not you, J Echo.
Oh, just when I said that no one has ever said something.
Cozy
like this.
Rabbit Hole on Steam, dude. I think I've made fun of you in our Discord server.
Oh.
Let me find it again. It was deserved. You're never gonna get hired by Bite Me. I think it was like, if I look at Animal Well here. No. Brain. We made fun of you because your game is not good. That's what it comes down to. Put it on 720p, maybe I will. I think I need to...
Do you need to restart then, or?
I think so. Wait, I need to... Okay, we're gonna be back in like 10 seconds. Okay, I think we're coming back.
You have to press go live again, or?
No, it should be automatic.
Okay. So they should just hear us again.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Let's hope.
Magic trick.
My Firefox is kind of being annoying, I hear. The game was Cozy Rabbit Hole on Steam. I forgot the exact comment. There's too many comments. Oh, the Wi-Fi is
Spotty.
spotty. Maybe I'm gonna switch to... we're gonna see. I think I'm gonna switch to my phone, so it's more...
The hotspotty.
I think I'm gonna hotspotty. I think that's the unfortunate, because it's very weak right now.
You have enough data, or want me to, or?
I should have enough data.
Okay.
If not, we'll see.
When we're gone, we're gone.
Hotspot, turn it on. The stuff we do for you guys. Let's hope that this is okay. Give me a second. We are peak live streamers.
Yeah, we are very well prepared, as you can see.
We're already streaming at 720p now, and then I think it's just the hotel Wi-Fi that's like reconnected.
Let's go.
Bam.
This time for realsies. I hope.
I think hopefully for realsies.
All right.
Okay. Where's the big chat again? I lost
Big chat. Oh, there it is.
Here we are. You have a game. Your username is literally Cozy Rabbit Hole on Steam. I urge everybody to take a look at that game. So yeah. Anyways, we're back for realsies this time. And let's go from Ano the Dev. How's it going as well? What's the plan for today's stream?
I thought you had a plan.
We have a plan. What's your next move to make $1 million studio? Mad Metal game? It's we're gonna have 7 games in the October Next Fest.
We're maybe going to have 3, but judging how last 2 went, I'm happy if there's 1.
As long as there's 1.
No, but like the game I'm working on, like for sure, it should be ready by then.
I hope so.
I think it's basically ready for it now. With like some small tweaks, like a week of work max. If it was like next week, we would still hit it. I think William's game, I assume he will make it. Like right now, I don't think it's in a
Not yet, because
next
we have
fest state yet,
some
but
art issues.
yeah, but he'll get there. And your game, well, there's some questions that need to be answered first, and then
Yeah,
Depending on the questions, it might participate, might not. So the plan is just release those games, get $1 million each, and then we have 3 million. There's 3 of us, so we can each have $1 million. Easy.
The chat seems to have been frozen on. This is just like technical issues 4000. Because now we don't have like chat on YouTube anymore.
Maybe hide it or re-add it or.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to this one and then back. No, it's
Kaputski.
It's Kaputski. It's all helemaal naar de kloten. Let's see. Okay. Nah, I think I'm gonna restart the social stream, Ninja. Let me give you some, where's the fucking chat again? Here's the chat.
Is the event still ongoing? Yeah, so today was the first day. And then I think it's... Wait, we're Tuesday, right? Yeah, so it's 2 more days, I think.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's...
Tuesday.
Why are you making fun of the British people here?
Nah, I'm way too like clearly understandable to be a British LARPer.
No, yeah, so it's 2 more days. And from what I heard, today was the...
Yeah, chat is just dead.
Most chill one.
I don't know why.
Or least busy.
Hey, Boris. Okay, let's read. I'm just gonna fuck chat for fuck trying to fix stuff, and let's go back on the chat.
Focus on the stream.
You focus on giving you guys content. So yeah, hotspot is better. That's a sunburn. It's a sunburn. You're gonna hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Can you show everybody your watch?
So I don't know if you can see it on stream.
You can kind of see it.
There's like, I wear a watch. I think you can see where I wear it.
So yeah, the event is still 2 days. We're leaving tomorrow again, though. Game ID streaming simulator fixed streaming problems. Nobody wants to play that shit. Chat is working for... Yeah, like the chat in YouTube is working.
On screen.
Like this one. Oh, it's fixed. We got it, I think.
There we go. Easy.
Seems to be better now. It's a lobster tattoo. Yeah.
It's a lobster tattoo.
I just saw your latest video at Suncoast Fallacy. I felt called out. Yeah, so that one we recorded like
a couple of hours ago. Yeah.
Couples of hours ago, yeah, and it's doing pretty good as well. Do you use Develop Brighton for networking? Honestly, you know, these trips we are a very unique profile to come to these events. I would say, very non-standard, because most people come to these events for 1, networking, 2, pitching, or like finding partners, or like freelance work, like pitching themselves, pitching publishers, pitching whatever. We come here kind of just for content, to maybe make some videos. For me, less meet people, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we have to talk about, of course, my ego boost. These events are great for me personally. We arrived here in Brighton Monday afternoon. Nobody recognized us that day, right?
Yes. No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. So, okay. I was like, oh, Thomas, how long? I'm like, Thomas, if nobody's going to recognize me, I'm going to genuinely kill myself today.
You can't say that. Minecraft.
With a gun.
Minecraft
in real life.
No.
My brains are going to be on the wall. But luckily, this morning, before we went to the event, because the event only started at 10, we went to Waterstones at 9 to take a look at some books in it. And then we already had one guy. He was like, "You're Marnix, right?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "I love your stuff." And I'm like, "Thomas, my day is perfect.
It's not ruined anymore."
Everybody's like, "What's up, biters? Holy sunburn."
Yeah. I spent like 30 minutes in the sun. I have sunscreen with me, by the way. We were like, well, I was like, we're only outside for like a little bit. Surely it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it was not fine.
Yeah. But yeah, we've met some more viewers. And then, yeah, I think 4. There was one guy, we were joking. I keep like saying like, oh, are you Thomas from Boyd Me Games? Like my shitty accent. And then Thomas responds to me like, oh, are you Morlix from Boyd Me Games? I think I've seen you on the telly. And we were just like making fun of that earlier today. And then earlier we were like waiting to go into one of the talks. And then some guy comes up to me. He's a viewer, a biter. He goes and he's like, hey, Kyle. And I'm like, what the first off, he's like British, super heavy accent, so I couldn't even understand what he was saying first. And he thought I was Kyle, and he looks at my name badge. I was like, hey, this is not Kyle. And he looks at me again. He does a double take. He does like, I've seen you on the telly. And I just couldn't. I was like, I can't. Like, Thomas was making fun of it before. And then now genuinely he said like the telly as one of the first people who talked to me. I was like, oh, this is too much for me.
I am a prophet.
So yeah, how was Nando's?
I really liked it.
I took him to Nando's for the first time. It was only my second time, bear in mind.
Yeah. I mean, it's my first time. I love chicken. So, like, I went to the place. I was like, let's try it. The chicken was really damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn. I really enjoyed it. Like, if they had that place, like, we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like, when I go out with my girl, it's like, yeah, flex, huh?
All the sad game developers in chat.
Yeah. No, then it's like, we always pick, like, Pokeball because it's, like, a bit healthy. And I'm not saying Nando is healthy or not, but, like, you can make it healthier or less healthy, depending on what you choose. So that would be, like, ideal. It's just really sad that we don't have it in Belgium, because I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fortunately, today, we're not eating Nando's.
No.
We're eating something much better.
I mean, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Isn't there a goal for it?
Oh, should we do a Nando's goal?
wait, a Nando's goal? You want to go?
Yeah. There's a good yakitori place in Brighton. Over my dead body, I am going back to Japan in a week. I am going to eat all the yakitori I want.
Yeah.
By a real guy. I'm not gonna go and there's a lot of Asian food and like Asian cuisine in Brighton. I think way more than even like Antwerp, like the bigger cities in Belgium, have like a few, but there's like 3 hot pot restaurants in a row here.
Yeah, but also like, what was it, like Brazilian steak and so, like a lot of other cultures. I think it's mainly because British people
were colonizers.
No, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say maybe like, what is a typical British dish that you think of?
Beans and toast.
Yeah, okay. So if you compare that with all the other food we just mentioned, I understand why there's a lot of other cuisines.
Oh, what's
available?
Jellied eels.
What, jellied eels?
Yeah, you know jellied eels?
It sounds horrible because I don't like fish, and an eel is a fish.
Yeah. Jellied eel.
You might need to switch.
Yeah, but I want to show you first. Okay, here.
Okay.
Jellied.
It looks horrible.
Yep, this is traditional British cuisine.
Yeah, if you bring me to that place, I'm just skipping, I think.
Oh, I'm not sharing the right screen. It's
they just see your file explorer.
Why does it not see my display? Restart capture. Okay, seems to work now. Huh. That's a macOS quirk, I guess. Here. Jellied eel.
It looks horrible.
Yeah.
So why would anyone?
I don't know why anyone would eat it. Jellied eels is kind of dying out in the UK. I think that's a good thing. Can we say that? Can we just put our hand in the air and say that jellied eels dying is a good thing?
Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't think anyone likes it.
Fish and chips, mate. Dakota knows what's up. Beans and glizzy. Someone tell the British that World War II is over. Looks like cartoon prison slop. Jellied eel restaurant sim. Oh, beautiful.
It's a horror game, or
I think it is. Yeah. Typical British food: curry, pizza, kebab. Meh. I don't think so. Curious in knowing whether sometimes you ponder what if you guys were AI pros that would pump out 1 million yearly ARR apps because it pays more. I wouldn't want to do it. I think I wouldn't enjoy it.
What do you mean with MRR?
Monthly recurring revenue.
Oh, SaaS.
Yeah, like SaaS and then how much monthly recurring revenue. Don't get me wrong. I love to watch like Maraclu and like levels.
And you love money.
And yeah, but like I like the one of like the YouTube channels that I watch, because honest to God, I hate watching other game dev YouTubers. I don't really watch them because I think their content isn't good. I get a lot more value from watching indie hackers trying to get like them MRR up. It's like my entertainment. But I wouldn't really, I don't think it's for me. It's kind of what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Like, I think we could succeed for sure with the SaaS if we started years ago, because now I'm not sure about what it's going to do with AI, because I think a lot of businesses will be like disrupted because of it. But like, I'm happy we chose this path though, because it's like, in the end, like if you're working a shitty job and you're like, I want to escape the shitty job, so I start creating a shitty piece of software or a SaaS or whatever, you're still doing a shitty job. You just don't have an employer. Well, I think what we're doing now is we don't have the employer, which is nice, and you're doing something that you like.
Don't you want to make a habit tracker?
No.
That makes 10k MRR.
But like, those are the things. It's like, you know how a lot of people are like, for the slop on Steam. Like, it's so much worse in apps, I think.
Yeah, also. Yeah.
Like, how many habit trackers are there? How many calendars? How many?
Too many.
If you compare it to Steam, it's, I mean, easy. No competition.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we're dropping frames. Why?
Oh.
We have internet. This is just such a... Why is it at 0?
The internet has... Oh, it is back.
Can you put this closer to the window? It shouldn't matter, but... Oh, well. Time to make a Pomodoro app, indeed. What's the beef?
I mean, we already made a Pomodoro app, right?
My virtual friend has Pomodoro in it.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Cool. Honestly, if we wanted to go indie game clinic, indie hacker, probably something like a my virtual friend, but then normified as like a mobile app with a subscription would be like the quickest probably to do. But I just don't want to do it. As for Grot and Burning Beaver, what's the beef with Indie Game Clinic? There's no beef, I think.
I like him. He's like the opposite of Brighton.
Yeah, I think it's just like he didn't watch the video that I made about Steam Page, and I'm like, why? Do you just hate me? And then he's not in our server. I do have to say, there's no direct beef with him. Maybe he took it personally. I don't know. I used to be in the Indie Game Clinic Discord. And there's like a few channels there. Like have like a marketing channel that I like to lurk in and kind of like give like some advice on like trailers or whatever. And then there was one guy, and he was like very adamant of like, if you do any marketing, you're like yucky and creepy. He was just like a random Indie Game Clinic viewer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not the case. You should want to like market your game. If you have a good, you don't need to go and like be like yucky. And
yeah, you don't have to do like go door to door selling or whatever.
Yeah, and then like lying to people about your game and all of it. It's like, no, you can just make a good game and then talk about it. And then I responded to him. I think I responded pretty nicely. And then he just responded in like the most Sid-like manner of like, no, it's all bad. And I'm like, look, there is no point in talking to you. You're a fucking Sid. You deal in absolutes. And I think I was kind of like considering to clean up my Discord servers anyway. So I'm like, look, I'm out of here. This is clearly not like, that's kind of the thing. It's not my place to fight with them because I'm in someone else's territory. I didn't want to go into it. If he was in the Bite Me Discord, my territory, I could be like, you're a piece of, not a piece of shit, but like, you are genuinely dumb if you think that
you
this
have to
is...
phrase it differently. Like, you're not contributing to the safe space we have here discussing
yeah, but
games.
like, you know, I can do that on my Discord server, but I shouldn't go into someone else's Discord server.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, let's take a step back. So yeah. And maybe that's like Indie Game Clinic caught up on that. I don't think so, but yeah. After a while, I noticed that I started watching more informative game dev YouTube like you guys instead of the entertainment style. Yeah, except there's nobody, I would say, that's informative that has our upload pace as well. So there's just not that much.
Yeah, I think one of the things you got from all the other channels is like the grind set mindset.
Yeah, I still look at them, but purely from an aspect of what are other developers like uploading. Because
like, if I think about it, like in general, I'm not saying you guys, but maybe half of you guys at least. Like in the game dev scene, I don't think there's any work ethic.
Ooh, we're going into immediately hot takes, I see.
I don't think it's that hot, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, never mind.
Please explain yourself more. Game developers have no work ethic. Begin.
Well, not all of them, of course.
Only 50%.
Yeah, if it's even that high. No, but like, if you think about it,
Mhm.
like I know that it's an artistic medium and you have to like give it time,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also a limit in how much time you should give it.
Uh-huh.
And I also think there's a lot of people who have analysis paralysis or overanalyze certain things and so on, which then leads to, yeah, like how many people in chat right now think that playing games is market research? And I think to some extent it is, but also a lot of people are probably disguise under it to just not work.
Maybe.
Don't you think?
I think, like, on the one hand,
I think if everyone had a work ethic, like for example the Silicon Valley startups,
uh-huh.
I'm not saying that's a good way to do it, by the way, but like then a lot of games would have been released. A lot more games would be released.
Okay. I don't really... The thing is, I can kind of understand what you're going for. I think you have genuinely chosen the worst possible way to make your point.
Wait, can you repeat the sentence?
I get what you mean of, like, game developers have not the strongest work ethic, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think the way you phrase it is is honestly terrible.
Well, I'm not PR trained.
Clearly. I think, yes. We get the question often of, like, how can you guys make games so quickly? Or, like, not even, like, question, but, like, the feedback of, like, wow, I wish I was, like, bite me. These guys can really, like, make games fast. And, like, we're not, like, crazy fast. I think it just comes down to we work. We spend a lot of time on making our games. And I think that is kind of just something that people maybe don't see because you only see the videos 2 times a week. We're in the UK right now for Develop Brighton.
You sure, mate?
I think that's Ireland or something.
Close enough.
Yeah. If your market research is playing League with mates, we call those brainstorming sessions, not market research.
Yeah, we did in the past. Where it's like, yeah, we need to brainstorm about this, and we just play an ARAM.
yeah.
Like, for example, that is not actual working.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe I phrased it like incorrectly, but it's like a lot of people maybe do like work, like fake work, to think that they are productive while they are not really productive. I don't know how we got here, by the way, but
you just brought it up at some point. You were like, let's do some hot takes.
You're forgetting you're not solo developers. I don't know what the implication on that would be. Like how that would change my stance. Because
Like,
for example,
we can make games faster, he says, because we are 2 people, 3 people in a studio.
Okay. Yeah. Because yeah. I mean, depends what you call fast. Because, for example, Desktop Island is basically a solo-developed game right now.
Yeah, also Silicon Architect.
Yeah,
is a solo
and those are
developed
also like, all right, sure, my game is already 7 months or 6 months in the making, but yours is like 2 weeks, a month. I'm not sure.
I think 3 weeks.
3 weeks. There we go. So it's like, yeah, not necessarily. I don't think being a solo developer necessarily excludes you from that. I think it's just you need to release games to make games quicker.
I think it comes down to sacrifice.
Also
I think
true.
we sacrifice more than the average game developer.
That's also
I think
true.
that's how you should say it
Yeah,
better.
that's maybe
We
that's a better way.
sacrifice the time to relax. We sacrifice watching lots of movies every evening.
Yeah.
We, to a certain degree, sacrifice our relationships, where, like, you don't spend the full weekend or whatever with the wifey, the girlie. And I think that's something that some people just don't want to sacrifice.
Which is also fine, by
It's
the
the
way.
concept of work-life balance, and we just choose to have less balance now with the idea that it's going to pay off and it's going to be better in the future. And that's also, there's no guarantee of that. For us, it's working pretty okay so far, but it can still collapse upon each other.
Yeah.
I think that's a better way to say it than they have no work ethic. They just choose to put their... They probably have a way better social life, but for us, that's not the priority right now. I have like a bare minimum. Like I can pull sometimes like multiple days, like 12-hour days, and that makes me happy as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to work as well. I don't want to go out and drinking beers with the boys because I don't drink anyway. So yeah,
true. So in summer, like to summarize, it's basically we don't have a life outside of Bite Me, and that's why we can.
Less, I would say. Like we don't just clock in 40 hours and that's it. We do way more.
Yeah, true.
And that's kind of yeah.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
It's also, honestly, there was this post on XD Everything app a while ago that gave the advice of if you're going to a university, it was like a senior 3D veteran guy. And he's like, you're going to go to university to learn like 3D modeling. If your first interaction with that basically is when you go to university, you're not going to make it in the industry. The only people who make it in the 3D modeling, like professional industry, are the ones who have been doing it for years before they, like from age 13. That's their hobby. They 3D model. It's the people who go to work to learn 3D modeling or go to school to do 3D modeling, come home, guess what they do? They 3D model more. Because they just intrinsically enjoy it so much more, and that is your competition. There is almost even an abundance of people who have that level of dedication. That is like you just putting in the minimum isn't going to be able to compete with that, and that's an unfortunate truth because you're spending a fuck ton of money on education that realistically is not going to give you a high enough bar of entry in terms of skill to do anything with it.
And not just education, right? Also like money or education, whatever, but also time. Because when you, no matter what you say, like in the game sphere, everyone is always happy and cozy, but in the end, like we are competing against each other. And you are also competing against, for example, Marnix, who does 12 hours days. And if you both have the same ID, he will beat you to market. Maybe that's not important in a lot of games, but he can also just make a better game if you both get like half a year, because you spend 8 hours, he spends like 12.
First to market is a big thing. And, you know, to a certain degree, the benefit is like everyone has their own ideas. But like if I genuinely wanted to like fuck someone over, then there's a pretty big chance we could take a game like Orbreaker. Because this is going to be the drama up at stream apparently. You know Orbreaker?
No.
It's the Aramis game.
Okay.
And it's going to release in like a month, they say, which I think is also questionable. With how the game looks, but probably we could take that idea when it came out earlier. I'm just gonna show it to you, and have made a different or better version of it. So this is from the guy who made the game about feeding a black hole. Like this is a very simple concept. So you move like the orb around. It's kind of like a roguelite, a bullet heaven incremental style game.
Okay.
And it's like if we got that same pitch, we could probably. Like maybe not like their full time, they have a bunch of budget, but like a lot of games we could probably genuinely outcompete our viewers, so to say.
Yeah.
Shots fired. Don't worry, mining and dwarfs, that one is safe. You're fine, Stefan. Is it too late to get into game dev if you want to start at uni level then? No, but you need to. It's not about the university. It's about you only started, you don't really have an interest in it. You did Unity since what age? 15?
No, 13 or something.
13. Yeah, it's like compete with the guy who's been doing it since age 13 versus you're like what now? 19 or something going into university and you've never done it before. You're already behind. And that's what you need to know as well. When you go into university, you're going to have like, what's the ratio? I would say
a third.
20% or 30% or something of the people in the class are gonna be like you. We saw this in computer science as well. You had the people who looked up highest paying jobs and then saw like programmer and they'd studied computer science, but they didn't have an innate passion before. They come in, they go to the class, and that's it. They don't go home and do more stuff. And then we had people like, Raul. Yeah, of course you know Raul. He's the guy. He made really popular. I forgot the name right now, but he made Minecraft mod packs. That you have played. If you've played FTB, you worked on Refined Storage was his mod pack. He had like a Patreon running. He was writing fucking cracked code before he even stepped into the first year of computer science. And those are the same people that are going to graduate with the same diploma as you, but they will outcompete you in the workforce.
Yeah, and I think especially they will outcompete you if you go independent. Because I think, okay, maybe also right now, because there's like a lot of jobs are being cut in the games industry, but like, because you're also competing with those people if they were to lose their jobs. But like, especially when you go indie, I think, because in the end, no matter how you look at it, it's like the end product that you deliver is what you are being judged on.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how hard you tried. Because you, like...
Can we rephrase that?
You can put your all into it, but if you make a shit game, it's still a shit game. And the players will not care if you did your best or if you just tried. If you're a crack coder and you spent 10 minutes on it, or if you're like a bad coder and you spent 20 years on it. Like, that's not something that matters, because the people, they buy a product, they don't... Yeah, you're not selling your time, basically.
Yeah, I think that's indeed the better thing. Or those who do. The normies got to compete with the players who are in it for the love of the game. Yeah. And that's kind of like another thing that this is. And that's the problem that game dev has less, but like still has it to some degree. And it's kind of with game dev pricing, you are competing with people who do it for the love of the game. You see this a lot with tech YouTube. I think it's one of the hardest like YouTube branches to come into, because so many people are just passionate about tech and they don't mind even like buying like stuff for their YouTube channel with zero incentive to monetize. They don't need to push ads or anything. They can just focus on making good content because they genuinely enjoy it.
Yeah.
And if you then try to go in and immediately try to get sponsorship deals and whatever, it's like, it's not going to work. People are going to, why would they watch the guy who keeps throwing mid-roll ads and all of that when there's other people who are more passionate who don't have all of that because they just love it literally that much that they want to do it. And that's also, there's like free-to-play games. It's like, there are amazing free-to-play games that you could have charged money for, but the developers just don't care because they just do it for the love of the game, and those are still your competition.
Yeah. Like someone said, like competing with ex-Rockstar devs, XD, and it's like, basically you are, because like so many of these AAA studios are now in the last years firing people, and since there is like a job shortage, they will most likely become indies if they stay in the industry. That means that you are basically competing with them, right?
Honestly, I wouldn't be too scared of the Rockstar devs.
Yeah, okay.
We've seen so many, like,
also
I think a AAA dev is extremely incompatible with indie development.
True.
Where they just do not have that same mindset.
True.
I think you need to be more worried about people like Dobrex. I don't know if you know Dobrex.
Yeah.
Shout out Dobrex. The guy,
Harbinger.
You know, he was 16 or something, 16 or 17. He's 18 now. I think he's gonna head off to college soon. He already has like games that have 500 plus reviews on his Steam account, multiple. And I think those are the people you need to be more scared of, because those guys, they're the ones who are also like, fuck the balance, I just want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, they are even more crazy than us, basically.
Yeah. So basically, someone asked, in your opinion, what does it take to start a brand new studio from scratch with zero experience? I think the biggest thing is you need to be willing to invest a shit ton of time. Like, when we started, I lived with my parents, and my parents like always told a joke about, yeah, he's living at home, but he's also like not living at home.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm in my room working, I come down to eat, and 2 minutes later, I'm already back working.
You know what the kids call that these days?
The grind set?
Locked in, monk mode, whatever. But yeah.
But I think that is sadly what you need, I think. It's like...
For me as well, yeah.
Just dedication, keep going, and you need to make sacrifices. And sadly, those sacrifices often need to be made if you want to, in the long run, make it sustainable.
Yeah. But... it doesn't... what was the question of, like, what do you need to...
What do you need to make successful if you have no experience?
Understand it's gonna take time. Step number 1, don't quit your job yet.
Yeah. Like, one of the best... Sorry to interrupt you. One of the best things to look at is just go back to the first video uploaded on this channel.
Yeah, because
Look where we come from.
I had 0. Like, you had game dev experience, I had 0. I am 4 years... 4 years, basically, between when I started and now, and that's where we got. And I think now I would say I'm a pretty competent developer. Yeah.
And like, if you look at that journey, you need to understand that took us years. So basically, be ready to spend years.
That's
might
why
do
you
it-
need to love it.
Yeah.
Because that's basically it. Because even if you are a crack developer, it's still gonna take a few months
Yeah.
per game.
Yeah, because that's why I always, when I see the feedback of like where that we're like, I don't know what the correct term is, but like a lot of people throw us shade because we're too businessy in the
Mhm.
game dev scene, and then I'm like, if we were too businessy, why would we do this? I don't understand it,
Yeah.
because like
It's
if
like
you see how much money we lost up until MMO 98, I mean lost. Yeah, why would we do this if we just cared about the money? It's like I never understood.
and it's also like, what are we gonna do if we make the $1 million?
Make more games.
games. And that's kind of the thing. I'm like, it's like, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna make games. That should always be the answer.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, it might change that we're making a bigger game or a more risky game.
But we're
or,
gonna be making games.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I'm gonna keep making videos about making games.
Yeah, because like we've said it in a couple of videos already or on Patreon. I'm not sure, to be honest, because I always forget where the content goes because it's his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like we mentioned that, what is the future of Bite Me Games? And in the past we were like, oh, we're gonna hire an artist, this and that. And it's like, no. I think the end game for Bite Me will be it's the three of us, and that's it. And sure, we will do freelance work with artists and so on, so we can do custom art or whatever, and composers and so on. But I don't think we want to scale. And like once again, if it's all business minded, that's a horrible decision to make. It's just like you got to do what you love, because otherwise, why are you doing it? Because if you're in it for the money, bro, choose another
Career.
career. Yeah.
I think if you're in it for the money, we mentioned this earlier. We were talking to a guy at the develop, and then he's like, yeah, if you want to do this purely for money, you're gonna burn out after 2 games because you're gonna realize it's not worth it.
Buy sunscreen. Holy shit.
I'm thinking you should like take the sunscreen tube and like put it here, so people can see that you do actually own sunscreen.
Yeah, I own sunscreen. Yesterday when we arrived in Brighton, there was like 30 minutes where I was outside. I didn't wear it yet. This is the result.
Yeah, I told him he needs to get the like Japanese umbrella instead.
But yeah, today I did put some sunscreen on. I think it's a bit too late, but at least it's not getting worse. And yes, before you ask, I'm using like SPF 50 already.
yeah. My chat is dead.
Oh,
Oh well, here. I think we're back. Okay,
it is
we're back.
revived.
How can you make game dev sustainable in the short term or when you're starting? Because you need at least enough money to make a living. Game dev, let me be clear about this. Full-time game dev has a bar of entry. Making games has no cost of entry because everything can be free. But I think you gotta be realistic. It's not you. Sometimes you just can't do it. Sometimes you need to, once again, maybe you just eat only bread for a year while you still have a job. Save up and then do it. Thank you. I just prompted to sign in to the chat. I have no chat right now. 1 second. Do I really need to do this? It seems like yes. Okay, let me see if I can find the...
Okay, in the meantime, restore chat. Okay.
In the meantime, it's just 5
Okay, in the meantime, I saw a question about someone saying that Thomas Brush got 100,000 wishlists.
100,000 wishlist, mate.
Yeah, for Twisted Tower. What are your thoughts on games that take 5 years to develop? I think you can do it if you are in a luxury position where you can afford those 5 years. I know, like for Thomas, from what I understood at least, he's self-funding a bit. He got a publisher. Like it's also like
he's also a good developer, guys.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
I would say he's an amazing artist.
Yeah.
And he's a good developer. Like when you look at, and he's not doing it alone, by the way, as well.
I would say he's the perfect indie. He may not be the perfect game dev, but I think he knows everything about indie studio running.
Like, yeah, I think a lot of people give him flack. I mean, I think we have also sometimes maybe said some like criticism, but that doesn't mean
But that doesn't
mean he's not amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Gotta respect the talent sometimes.
yeah. And in the end, it's like 100,000 wishlist is amazing, but on the other side, I'm like, it doesn't really mean that much. I mean, it means a lot because for a lot of things, but like when you look at it, we have like almost 50 now with MMO98, I think.
50 what?
Outstanding wishlists.
50,000.
Yeah.
No, 40 or something.
40. Okay, so we have like 40,000 outstanding wishlists, but like when we think about it, it's not that big of a conversion. For example, like you have to see how it converts as well. Like, but for example, I think for Twisted Tower, Thomas, if you're watching this, advice from another Thomas. I don't think you need my advice though. Like, I think the biggest risk with Twisted Tower is the price, because I think it's looking great.
I think he's gonna overcharge.
Yeah, because we discussed it like yesterday while we were walking.
Did we talk about it? Yeah, I don't know with who I was talking
Yeah,
about.
because yesterday we were like walking in Brighton. It was evening, so no, I did not get my sunburn then. But yeah, it's like if he overcharges, I think that's probably the biggest risk. Because right now, I think all the stars are aligning for this to be a massive hit.
Yeah, we have 41,000 outstanding.
Yeah, so 41,000, and it's like we had a summer sale and so on, and in the end, it's like not that many converted.
This wasn't great, but there was some issues with the email sending, I think, as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. How did you find each other? We're soulmates.
Yeah. We were meant to be. Written in the stars.
No, we found each other through a mutual friend.
Yeah. So
I actually hated him. I thought he was abusing my, not like that kind of abusing, but like
context. Finish the sentence, please.
What was it called? Like, you know,
practical networking.
Like no, not us. Like you were working with Jamie and you were kind of just like whoring him out to help him like make your shitty. Thomas would be the AI startup guy now. He still has it in him a little bit. What's it called? Like, you just make him do the work. Oh,
the thing is, I always was like entrepreneurish, because I like before Bite Me games, I made Bite Me the app. Before that, I made Tuned In, another app.
And the Tuned In was what Jamie was helping you with, but I didn't know you. I just knew Jamie told me, "Oh, I'm working on this thing with Thomas," and then he was like, I can't play Rocket League right now because I need to set up the server." And I'm like, "Is the guy like giving you anything for it?" He's like, "No, I just like it. He asked me," and I'm like, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
Yeah.
And that's what I mean with like abusing, kind of just like. Not freeloading either, but yeah.
Yeah, not freeloading, because I also didn't get any money.
Nobody got money.
Bite Me has always had the poor people mindset.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then we got to know each other with through Jamie, basically. And I think at some point it was like we did like New Year's at your place.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, let's do this. Then we started doing it. And then we were like, yeah, let's just do it. And then, yeah.
I think we match good. Kind of like we're not 100% the same, but like in like the business mindset we match very well, whereas Jamie and William have less of that desire almost to want to do that.
Yeah, like how I mentioned, like before Bite Me Games I made like other apps. That is not something I would see, at least Jamie and William from 5 years ago or whatever. They did not have that. Maybe they have it now, or maybe I think William, like if Bite Me ceased to exist tomorrow, he might just still make a game. I don't think he would have done that like 5 years ago, but I think he would do it.
I think
now.
At this point he would. Yeah, I think he likes it too much as well now.
Yeah, he has seen the light.
Yeah, I think. You think we could make a Pomodoro app?
Sure, yeah, we can.
Like, do you see ourselves like pivoting? Like, tomorrow we get banned. We can no longer do game dev.
No,
you think we would switch to AI, SaaS?
No, I don't think so, actually.
No?
Like,
you think you can do it still?
Thing is, I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, unless it's something I really believe in, it's hard to do. Like, for example, with the games we worked on in the past, like, especially Hard Carry, for example, it was a game ID from you. I think it's a good game ID, by the way. It's just I didn't really want to make it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, that not 100% of my brain was ever
on that game.
On that game.
Yeah, it's a fair thing.
And I'm sure it will happen the same if we do like a SaaS app. and I
Yeah.
can't give it my all.
It's like I think it would be more of a job and less of a passion.
Yeah, because in the end, why are we doing game dev? We go back to what you need to succeed, and you need to want to do this, and otherwise we are just like in another industry where some people really want to do that, or they are like way more motivated because I just mentioned that I don't really want to, and so on, and then you're already behind.
Yeah. It's Jonathan. I'm considering doing the ship it or skip it program. Good idea.
Smart choice.
Yeah. But my game is further along, so it's more wrap it up or really invest in it. Would that still be a good fit for what you're offering? Yeah. So step one, you're still going to get feedback, onboarding and whatever. I assume it's not 100% done. Okay. That's step number one. And then if it's a ship it, we're just going to talk about how the fuck do we market this? What's left between now and release? You still get me and you, the two of us. Just the two of us talking about your game. I'll never do that again.
Yeah,
if you now no longer want to buy ship it or skip it,
I understand. Yeah, no.
But otherwise, you can go to bmg.yt/ship it if you want to work with me together. Anyways, that was the
plug,
the little plug. But yeah, I got like another one. Just know that right now, because we're in Brighton, it's gonna be a little bit delayed, like by a few days.
Yeah, and you're also going back to home, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that please do bear that in mind. But yeah, come on, this is so annoying because like also my chat is dying here. Oh no, here. Okay. Question for both of you: do you guys watch Thomas Brush videos? No, I look at the thumbnail, I skim the video quickly, but I don't watch it for like watch it.
Yeah, I watch like maybe 1 in 50 videos of him.
Yeah, it's like. It's honestly, can we say the asshole thing here of like Develop Brighton has like these talks and panels, and there were like few panels, and there was one left like 5 Steam page tips you need to know and 45-minute talk, and I'm like, no offense, but I think everybody there should just watch the Bite Me video of like Steam store page checklist and get
the same or more.
Get more value from that, I would say. That's my hot take. I think genuinely we have some amazing content that is unrivaled on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I think the store page checklist and the demo checklist.
Recent content too.
Just most of the recent ones, but especially those 2 videos, I think are really good. Did you buy and follow the Chris Zukowski marketing course? No, and we don't even have an affiliate link. I think now also it's like less needed. Just Bite Me. It's all you need, Bite Me. You can get 3 ship it or skip it calls for the price of the Chris Zukowski course. Think about that. What's better?
Yeah, or just ship it or skip it, and
2 hours with me plus an hour plus of your game being played by me.
And also what you can get is a ship it or skip it, and like a year or more on Patreon.
Of Patreon, yeah. Also,
okay, you're biased, but I will ask you the question nonetheless. Is the content we have on Patreon rivaling a course?
Honestly, no. Yes and no.
I think content-wise... Okay, I'll let you go first, sorry.
So Patreon, that's kind of why the guys... First off, who here has enjoyed or has noticed that Bite Me Games kind of has a new direction? We have new thumbnails.
Yeah, it's not one direction
We
anymore.
have a kind of different vibe to the videos and all of that. Have you guys noticed it? I think it's about like a month now or something like that. Those kinds of videos, like the full Steam store page checklist, used to be Patreon-only content. However, the problem with Patreon is their search is incredibly bad, and there's just honestly too much content on there. That's also why we now have a YouTube course, which is just a fancy name for a playlist, that's kind of just once again ordered some of the videos. There is a fuck ton of gold on Patreon, but I think the unfortunate truth is that it's very hard to find the nuggets. I think that's the problem. So what we've done now is I've decided, okay, Patreon content, that like old Patreon content, like the very in-depth stuff, is actually getting promoted to main YouTube channel. And the quote-unquote loss of revenue by hiding that premium content on Patreon is going to be offset by doing things like the ship it or skip it. That's what allows us to deliver those high-value things, because just a lot of people wouldn't see those videos otherwise.
Still the money streams and so on, right? Like we talk about financials on Patreon as well.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing as well that stays there. It's like the behind the scenes of like every month we do the financials over on Patreon.
Yeah.
And I think if 10 euros a month is too much, then it's fine. Then you don't need to. I don't think you're at the point that you need to watch the Patreon then either. It's not like you're not going to be able to run a successful game dev studio if you don't pay me 10 euros a month.
Yeah.
I think is
Yeah. The way I see it is like we have a lot of great content. It's just hard to get to.
Yeah. There's
and-
so much good content on the Patreon as well, but
Yeah.
it's just hard to find. So hey, at one point maybe we're gonna make a course that's kind of just that redone. Right now, it's not planned yet.
Right now, just make games.
Yeah. Because the problem is also just I'm gonna be honest, the conversion to Patreon for like videos was always so terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the conversion from YouTube to like the high on Patreon, that's what a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like they're not used to that either. So it's kind of also like a branding issue, I would say.
Yeah, I think it's mostly on us, by the way. That's
Yeah. Because the
because
Patreon started a long time ago and then we
Yeah.
kind of just kept to...
it's like 3 years old or something.
Yeah.
Right now. And we just piled up more content, and yeah, it's hard to like see the forest through the trees then.
Mm-hmm. We apparently... Is the stream still dropping, guys?
I mean, I saw some
Stream is freezing a lot, so it seems like it.
rip.
How's the phone? Can you like feel it? Is it like hot or something?
Yeah,
Huh. It's working hard. Damn.
it's a hot phone.
It's a really hot phone. I'm gonna take the case off for a second. Wow, this is burning. Maybe the modem is just overheating. It should be back now. Or should be back.
Yeah, you have better reception now because less interference.
There's no more case.
Yeah.
Maybe that might have been the case.
All right, but it seems we're back.
We're back.
So I think we've been live for like an hour.
Yeah. You know what time it is?
Tell me. Oh, you want it's Sam already?
It's time.
Okay, but you need to prepare the people for what they're about to see, right?
So guys, we are too poor. We spent all the money on his Nando's yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it was 42 quid for the two of us.
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
I thought you were never going to do it again.
This was towards you, not towards the viewers.
Oh, okay.
So now, unfortunately, as you can see from the pinned comment, we only have funding for meal deals left.
Yeah,
So-
maybe I'll get them. In the meantime, you explain what meal deals are
Yeah.
because I didn't know them before I came
So
here.
meal deals, for those who are not from the UK in it, a meal deal is probably the single best thing the UK has ever invented. Bar nothing. The meal deal is you can go into basically any supermarket here, like Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Boots, probably some other ones, I don't know. And a meal deal is the combination of one drink, one snack, and a main, which is like a wrap or like a sandwich or something. And all of that is for about, depending on where you go, £4, £4.50, £5, kind of depends. It's the best value you can get, basically. Where, like, these things alone, like this drink, 2 quid 40. This, 1 quid 50. And then this was also like 3 quid, something like that. And then with the meal deal, it's basically 50% off. I don't get the economics.
Yeah, yesterday I did like.
He had a half liter of Red Bull, a protein bar, like branded one,
Yeah.
and then like a wrap. He had like £5 in like benefits.
It was like, yeah, you save £5.50 or whatever. It's like now you have to pay £3.95. It's like, okay, we take those. It's like you
So
buy one of those and it's basically the same price of all the rest. It's
yeah, so we're gonna eat them here.
yeah, it's basically a mukbang.
It's a mukbang now, because that's part of the bet streams as well.
Yeah, for those who don't know, the OG bet stream.
Oh,
This helps. For those who don't know, the OG bet streams was basically we were in Tokyo, we
Yeah.
were in a hotel.
it was 5 a.m.
Yeah, and then we had like a dono goal for like
Juice.
lunch and fruit juice. Fruit juice being
Fruit
the
juice.
adult fruit juice.
$20 and we're gonna drink alcohol at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we hit that immediately. So you raided the combini, you got back,
Yeah.
and we had a wonderful experience. So yeah, that's why, of course, we're doing it again. Well, without the alcohol, right? I didn't choose alcohol, at least.
Yeah. Julian, I think nobody wants that. I think nobody wants to see that.
I want to see that.
I think you don't want to see that either.
Well, yeah, probably not.
Yuki Dailies, I have bad news. I'm very sorry. I don't remember you.
But maybe he remembers your game.
Maybe, yeah. But the name tells me nothing, unfortunately.
So how are we going to eat it and still talk?
One at a time, I guess.
Okay.
So you have to talk now, and let me take a sip of mine. Once again, they do not have this in Belgium. It's Pepsi Cherry, Pepsi Max Cherry.
Where do you draw the line between taking inspiration from a game and making a clone of a game? Are there any clear boundaries? I think it's a very personal opinion. I would say, like if you want to make a game, just make it different in a way. So a simple example of this would be everyone knows Stardew Valley. A lot less people probably know Fields of Mystria, where it's basically a copy of Stardew Valley, but it has a unique twist because there's magic.
Yeah.
And it's like more of the same, but with a twist. I think that's completely fine. So yeah.
Do you want to show the chat what you got?
Oh yeah, sure.
So
you also have a show, right?
Yeah, I got the Arlam protein mango yogurt, 20 grams of protein. And then I got the high protein buffalo chicken. You can tell I'm a gym bro, right? And then I was debating between getting this legendary Pepsi Max Cherry or getting another protein shake, because I could get 74 grams of protein for 4 pounds, which is kind of nuts. I ended up not doing that. And you got?
I got Pepsi with lime. We have this in Belgium, but not in like
bottle form,
only in cans. So it was like, let's go for it. But pro tip, you can always get a Monster or a
half
Red
liter
Bull.
of Red Bull, which is
included,
insane.
which is insane.
We don't have half liter Red Bulls in Belgium either.
I think we do.
I've
now.
never seen
But
them.
only the regular one, not other tastes.
Yeah.
Then I got a wrap with southern fried chicken. And then I got whatever this thing is. I was really doubting what to get. But I got buffalo chicken pocket. I have no idea what this is. But yeah, it says it's 100% British chicken. So I was like, chicken. I like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Red Bull or Monster?
Monster.
Yeah.
The Red Bull yesterday was also really nice. It was like the peach one.
Yeah, like
It was nice.
sugar-free peach or something like that.
Yeah, but I like Monster.
Does Thomas lift? How come he's frame mugging you? I'm gonna be honest. I do not think Thomas is frame mugging me.
I don't live for like 1.5 years by now. So
Can you give me a flex as well?
no, thank you.
Come on, give me a flex.
No, thank you.
And show the world your big stomach.
No. What, you want to see my stomach? You can't see it on camera, though.
I think he's just wide. He gained so much weight in the last half a year.
Well, a year, I would say.
Yeah, it's every time I see you, I'm like, how the fuck did he get even more fat?
That's really not nice to say.
It's true though. Thomas's pockets are swole. I don't know.
What are you looking at?
His stomach pocket is swole.
Red maxing. Yeah, that's very true.
I'm gonna start. You can keep entertaining chats.
Are you guys familiar with the itch to Steam pipeline? Oof. I mean, you probably have a more elaborate
My virtual
opinion.
friend was itch to Steam.
Yeah.
Silicon Architect gonna be itch to Steam as well.
Yeah. So that's. I think it can work. Generally, this is going to get me so much hate. I'm not a big fan of itch, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think who is on itch? It's probably other devs, and it's mainly other devs. I mean, there are also gamers on there, I know, but like, yeah, here you are thinking. But like, if you release, okay, tell me, my virtual friend, you didn't have that many users, right?
I had a decent amount.
Yeah, it was like 10 or so.
You know what? itch.io, if you have a web build, do it. Perfect.
Okay, but if you
you
have
do
a web
not have a
build,
web build, it's not really gonna move the needle much.
yeah, but like, how many people do have a web build? Is basically what I mean. Like, for a lot of people, I don't think it's a necessary thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do it if you have a web build, sure.
So for Silicon Architect, the secret game I'm working on, only patrons know about it. The idea is launch Steam page at the same time as itch playtest. Because that also answers Sneaky Gun's question here. I'm close to a demo for my game. I think the demo could do quite well. Do you think it's okay to release a demo with almost no wish list or market first? I would, and that's what I'm going to do with Silicon Architect because I want to do that. I want to do it right for once, not MO98 style. The plan is announce game with like good looking screenshots and whatever, Steam page live, press outreach, trailer, itch.io playtest. The itch.io playtest is not advertised from the 3 other points, but probably like from here. We have the web builds, and then wait a month or something, and then do a second marketing beat for the demo. Content creators, maybe press, put the demo live. That's kind of the idea I have now.
I mean, someone said something about playtests on itch. I mean, you can do them, I guess, but like the game I'm working on, well, for technical reasons as well, we're just going to do a playtest on Steam. I think it's more work to get set up, but in the end, why wouldn't you? It's like, okay, sure, you need to download it still, but sure, itch has a lower barrier of entry. I understand all of that, but I also think you have a higher chance of getting that untapped potential, that's like a lot more users that maybe find your game. Because I think, for example, discoverability on itch is less good than Steam. So that's why, like, I understand why you would want to do that for Silicon Architect. Like, I understand it and I support it, but I also don't think it's like necessarily the way to go. As always, I think it depends.
Grateful, I think you misunderstood me. So no trailer on Steam page release? No. Steam page goes live with the trailer, but with the trailer, what I meant
YouTube
is sending it out to IGN and things like that as well. Because you get a second trailer marketing beat with a demo announcement. Trailer number 1 is wishlist now. Trailer number 2 is demo out now. Trailer number 3 is Steam Next Fest. Trailer number 4, release date announcement. Trailer number 5, out now. 5 trailers, 5 marketing beats.
Yep.
The game isn't a desktop idler, Seth. Not anymore.
Yeah, so his game isn't. Mine.
Yours is. So yours wouldn't.
Ish.
Also, yours depends on Steam networking.
Yeah, that's what I mean with like technical reasons. We do have Steam networking, the workshop. Like we are fully drinking the game in Kool-Aid. Someone asked to talk about the game. I'm not sure if I'm going to talk too much about the game.
Yours?
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to talk too much about it. I think we are definitely, for sure, for realsies this time, hitting the Steam Next Fest in October. I think it's I believe, but I'm super biased, I believe it's going to be the best game we've ever made. But I also think it's going to be the biggest game. I also think it's probably going to be the most buggy game, because it's just
a big game.
Yeah, it's just a big game. Like, I think this is probably, for Genesys, was probably not considered a small game. I think all the other games are considered small games. I think this is a second game that I wouldn't consider a small game. I would call it like a medium or large scope game for an indie.
Also because it's a lot of content, not just mechanics, but also content on top of those mechanics. Like for Genesys, we also had lots of items. Yeah,
like in this game we have like lots of items, lots of buildings, lots of dialogue. Like I remember when I implemented it, I was like, yeah, I did a first dialogue pass. You already have 270 lines of dialogue you need to translate. Good luck. And it's like, oh. And it's just getting started for the demo, so.
So you're making 5 different videos, trailers? Yes, but it's not the same trailer with a different call to action, because your game gets better. You can see it as well. MO98 has 2 trailers. Demo announcement trailer and the Steam page announced trailer at the 1, and a release date trailer. And you see, like, you know, it shows the latest version of the game in that trailer. You're gonna make a better game by the time the demo is there from the playtest data, which means you can do a new visually improved trailer as well.
Yeah, I think how you can look at that is, for example, if you take a look at the trailers released for the new Spider-Man movie, you're already thinking, what the hell is he going to say? But like the first trailer, they show you like a bit of content. The second one, they show you the same content, like for 95% and 5% more. And it's, I know in their case, it's not because they didn't record it yet, because they obviously did. But in your case, it can be you added some cool feature or whatever, and now it's more visual, or you can show it better or whatever. Like, your trailer can reflect the progress you are making, is basically what I'm saying. France or Spain for tonight's game? I want Spain to win, but I think France is going to win. Sadly, all the French devs are going to hate me. But like when the tournament started, I said there's one country I don't want to win, and it's France, because I'm Belgian, and yeah, whatever. But basically, I just hope they don't.
Yeah. Thomas is not working on a secret game. I'm also not working on a secret game. If you're a patron, which you are, Rajashi Day, you can see all of the games. We have no secrets for you then.
Yeah.
You just have to go through the Patreon backlog. That's what I mean with like patrons, like behind the scenes as well.
On
you can
Patreon, we reveal everything.
My secret game if you're a patron already.
Yep. What happened to the fishing boat game? That's William's game.
He's not here.
Yeah.
He's working on it.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, so indeed, William is making the fishing game. How do you come up with game ideas? I don't think there's a real, actual process.
They just happen.
Yeah, they just happen. I think getting ideas is not a problem. Getting good ideas is a problem. And
one thing that
identifying
I do like,
an idea.
looking at assets and then the little exercise of how do you make a game based on that.
Yeah. The True Trailer shows progress. Yeah, that's what I mean. Where I think you can make different versions. Like, for example, the game we're going to announce, we're probably going to, like, for Steam Nexus.
Your game? My game?
My game.
Okay.
Like, I want you to make a trailer for it, and I want you to show certain things, and then when the demo drops, it's live and whatever, Steam store page, nice. All happy days, right? Mm-hmm. And then after the demo, we're probably going to continue developing, and there's going to be something at least that I'm going to be like, damn, this is really cool, we should show this off.
Yeah.
And then we can add it in the release trailer, and it's new thing for someone to see, basically. And they are, quote unquote, rewarded for having seen both trailers because they see what changed or whatever.
Where do most of our assets come from? itch.io, Unity Asset Store. But lately, honestly, more itch.io even than Unity. I haven't bought a Unity asset in, I think, half a year plus. I didn't even really care much about... I looked at the Unity summer sale, but I was like, meh. I think also because we're kind of in a 2D phase of our studio right now.
Yeah.
And itch.io is just superior for 2D assets compared to Unity Asset Store by far.
Remember, by the way, that both of us, I think, in several videos said that you shouldn't do 2D because it devalues your game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now we're all making 2D games. Well, William is kind of making it 2.5D, I
mean,
guess.
I think it's still... Like, I don't know how you would make... M1 idea as a 3D game, but I think it would still... You could charge more money for that
You
game.
could make the game I'm working on in 3D.
Yeah.
Would you charge more for it?
Honestly, probably, yeah. You'd get a Star Sand Island. That's a $20 game.
Yeah. Okay, so are we still going to change it now? Or?
No, because you can't get the 3D assets for it. That's the problem.
Yeah, and also I don't want to change every damn line of code I've ever written because it's like different axes and so on.
Yeah, we're not boarding that. Don't get me wrong.
No.
Do you plan to get an actual artist? We actually are working with one for Net Profits. Has an actual artist we're working with, but for only the core models.
Yeah.
Not like we're going to get a dedicated artist in the studio.
Yeah, so that's basically what I meant earlier when I said, like, ByteMe is probably going to remain the three of us, and then we're just going to let freelancers, like, make some art or music or whatever, like the things that we are not good at, that they can compensate for us then, basically. So yeah, that's the idea. 2D platformers are so back. I'm not making a 2D platformer. I'm not sure if you should. Yeah. I mean, if you want to, do it. But
this looks so stupid on live stream. I'm sorry, I'm too distracted.
But is it good?
I'm just like...
Dwoppy.
Yeah, it's good. I knew these ones are good.
Alright. Clip it. I'm just on the discussion that all it was one sentence and I already realized I'll never have a job at ByteMe
There
Games.
is a chance. There is one single position I would ever consider for, and it's basically a non-game dev focused business assistant for me and a little bit of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had no microphone. There's one job that like I'm not really looking for right now because we don't have the budget, but if we have money, I would want to get. And it's kind of a mini Marnix, second one, who can help me offload some of the like admin stuff of the company. Not really the game dev stuff, but more of just the like YouTube planning stuff, maybe some editing stuff, maybe some other stuff. Think about the business, help with all of those things basically.
Yeah. Would you take an artist that is no pay up front,
No,
but just
no.
a small?
Fuck that shit.
No.
I think I don't. Maybe it's also. Maybe this is the. No, I shouldn't use that word here.
Say it nicely.
There's no way to say this nicely. We're gonna get cancelled. I don't want to give away revenue shares for any of our games because I think like we technically have kind of one with the company, but not really. But I think it's also I am the guy, once again speaking of why I want to persist, who has to do the financials of that shit, and it's just so much pain to want to do revenue share because it's just annoying. And then two, just let me pay you up front and simplify my life and give me all the money. Because
yeah, and then we also take the risk. Like, if you're an artist,
also no pay up front, it's just a small cut of the profits. You're never gonna be serious. We get these offers often from Bite Me viewers. Unfortunately, the answer is always going to be no. I don't want to work with viewers from then, like in that arrangement, because I also cannot demand like a certain quality level almost, because I'm not paying you technically. The game might completely fail as well.
oof, someone is asking a question. If you put up a Steam page and realize it kind of sucks halfway through development, do you dug out the rest of it and finish anyway, or even if it takes 6 months, or scrap the project? We released a video today. It's basically about the sunken cost fallacy and our opinions on it.
We've done it multiple times.
Yeah.
Magical Girl Guardians, rest in peace.
Songs of Never Made.
Songs of Never Made, rest in peace.
Guild Architect.
Guild Architect. I think Guild Architect never went public.
We showed it.
Yeah, but never got the Steam page live.
No, never live.
Same thing with Maid Cafe Simulator.
Yeah. And then there are smaller games we cancelled, like Hard Carry, Artifacts of the Condemned.
Maybe Hard Carry will come back one day. Who knows?
Yeah. We have a great idea for a new Rage game now.
Yeah, but I thought about it more today. I really am.
There's still something missing.
I cannot make it work.
Yeah.
Pripyat Zero, I'm still gonna finish at some point. It's gonna be the game when we make $1 million, and it's like, what are you gonna do next? I'm gonna finish that game. I don't know when. It's not high on the priority, but I am committing to finishing that one.
And is it because it's like, I don't want to use the word dream game, but it's like a game you want to make?
No, it's a game that I think we reasonably can finish. It's a game that doesn't make financial sense to finish, but I think otherwise there is nothing stopping us from shipping that. And I would rather still ship that in a good state, even though it might have been a financial loss, kind of just for myself.
Okay.
It's kind of just my personal mission.
Yeah, you just don't want to quit, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to take that one down, because that one I see myself revisit.
Yeah.
Once you take the Steam page down, it's forever over. The Steam support always asks you like 2 times, plus needs you to have like a public post somewhere that's not on Steam itself why you're taking the Steam page down, because you're not getting it back.
Yeah. Is there any other game you would consider revisiting before you finish your protein drink?
Hard Carry.
Hard Carry?
Maybe. Hard Carry was kind of just like... The problem with Hard Carry is there is just a better game now. Extremely hard game. It's coming out, and I think next week. It's the same concept, but just executed so much better. I think that's kind of the problem, and yeah. How about a Friends Swap? We have some Friends Swap ideas.
Yeah, we have Friends Swap ideas, and of course we have the goat of Friends Swap, Unicycle Pizza Time. I'm saying this sarcastically, by the way. It's not the goat. It's the Bite Me goat of Friends Swap, though, and that's a fact. You can do a private Steam page. I think what he meant is you have like your Steam page up, you didn't publish it yet.
You can retire the Steam page. You cannot unretire it.
Yeah. I've been a game developer for 12 years, always remote, self-directed, and ran my own studio as CTO. I've worked AAA and indie. I was unironically thinking to work on a game with Bite Me Games at some point.
The problem is, this is going to sound weird, you're not our friend. Parasocial relationship ruined. But I think that's kind of like the Bite Me magic is that we're 3 friends. Yeah. We know each other. We can message each other anytime. We worked with interns before, and that's when we truly realized we only want to work with the boys.
Yeah, like we have this weird kind of relation with each other where it's like, if you look at it objectively, this is not the way any of us think. At least I hope so. But like, I worked on Unicycle Pizza Time, and I've never seen a cent of that, and it all went to wages for you and for William.
Mm-hmm.
But also, you and William, you have now released MMO98. And for example, there were some things that was like, I would like this
What did you get?
terminal and so on.
Oh, yeah.
Like some small things. It's like, I kind of want this. Or for example, this trip, like all of this, it's like, yeah, there's a chance that...
This trip is kind of my way of trying to pay you back as well.
Yeah, but it's like,
to a certain degree.
in a way, it's like the money I earned went to them, and some of the money they earned went to me. And it's like, if you have to think about all of that, I think you're doing it wrong. Mm-hmm. That's why I said I hope none of us think that way, because I think the only reason it works is if, like, we share the risk, basically.
We are the perfect amount of communism.
Yeah.
Without going like crazy. I
Yeah.
shouldn't show the grippers too much.
So, and that's why, for the longest of times, okay, for like a year or so, until we had interns, basically, the two of us were like, yeah, we're going to expand Bite Me, we're going to be a big studio, we're like want to make The Witcher 4 in X amount of years, like not The Witcher 4, but something like that. And it's like, let's go. And then after with interns, it's like, no. Actually, I think I just want it to be us, like a group of 3 friends.
Yeah.
Making games because we want to. Making games we want to. Because, like, all of the games we've made are because we wanted to make them. Except Hard Carry. You wanted to make them. I didn't want to make them.
Yeah. But still, like, there's a team, kind of.
Yeah.
You're more like a co-op, kind of. Yeah. But we
Yeah.
don't use words like that here. We're
Yeah.
communist.
Yeah, it's basically...
We're just friends.
Yeah.
That's it.
And in the end, the end goal for the 3 of us is the same. It is all 3 of us working full-time for Bite Me and having a good enough financial life.
Yeah. Because there's
That's it.
also people who look at our cap table and they exclaim from the rooftops how bad we are by having Jamie. He's a 6% liability because he owns 6% equity. It's kind of dead equity. He owns it. He doesn't really do much for it. And they're like, oh, you need to get rid of him. And then even like William, we once had a conversation with someone who wanted to do angel investing in us long time ago. You remember maybe?
Yeah.
And his requirement was that both Jamie and William would be stripped of their equity. It would go to me, him, and you. And that was the point we said no, because they're our friends.
Yeah.
They're also our business partners.
Well,
but
mostly William. Because in the end, Jamie is not really a business partner. It's just...
yeah, but like, he started the company. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like, yeah.
He still worked on Forge Industry for 18 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's kind of where I was like, if that's the mindset that Bite Me would need to go, then all the magic of Bite Me is lost. I think that's why William wants to work now as well, because there is right now absolute trust that everything we do is with everyone's best interest in mind.
Yeah.
And the moment that breaks one time, I think Bite Me collapses.
Yeah. And I also think, for example, the more people there are to take into account, the easier it is to not have everyone's best interests in mind.
Yeah.
Like, if you have 100 people, at least one of them will be hurt from a choice you make. And, like, we're now just 3.5 people, let's say.
Yeah.
And it's, like, really easy. Because in the end, like, we can just sit down, talk to each other as humans, as people, not just as colleagues, and say, for example, I'm in this situation in my real life where I need this amount of money.
Yeah.
Or I can't live, basically.
Yeah.
And we can try to fix it,
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like William, like after MO98 came out, William sent me a message of like, yo, my mom's car. Shout out William's mom, because she watches a lot of like videos. Like, they might need to buy a new car because their car like broke. When can I get the money? I'm like, right now. It's sent right now, basically.
Yeah.
And that's kind of also like the stuff we can do.
Yeah, and it also wouldn't work if, for example, you ask that every month.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, when he asks, it's for a reason, and then it's just the normal, like, thing to do
and it's
for your
also,
homie.
it goes backwards. It's like, I did that for him. I also know that I think I did it as well. If, like, I was moving to Japan, I'm like, hey, I'm this is costing a fuck ton of money. I'm gonna just pay myself like an extra wage.
Yeah, or
this
for your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for example, there it was also like, I'm going to buy a ring. I need an extra wage because these are damn expensive.
Wedding rings cost like the whole fucking wage.
Yeah, and then it's like, it's normal.
Oh, she's here. Hi, Chantal.
Hi.
How's the car? Which one did you get?
But yeah, it's like it can only work in that setting, and I think that's something we realized like after we got interns. And that's no shade to the interns, because I think both of them
Did good, but they work better probably in a more corporate studio.
Yeah, like they did amazing art because they were both artists, and they knew a lot of things about games that we didn't. That we never heard about even. Because in the end, we're just not game devs by like
trade.
Yeah, we just decided we want to do this and try our best. And yeah.
The coolest one. I have aircon now.
Hey, I wish we had aircon in this hotel.
We have one fan. Yeah. Any team needs absolute trust or it's gonna crumble. How's that going for you, Sockhouse? Hey.
I feel like there's something I don't know.
You should eat some.
Oh yeah, you're done.
I've been done for like 15 minutes.
I completely forgot. It's my time to eat.
Yeah.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. You guys really make game dev seem possible. Maybe we do. Do we? I don't know. Bite me is friend maxing.
Before I eat, one more thing. Game dev seem possible? I think game dev is damn easy. You just need to be stupid enough to ignore everything and keep going. I think that's the two-sentence way of doing game dev.
Yes and no. I don't think it's easy. The thing is, game dev only gets easier, I think. That's kind of, and it's the thing with everything in life. I think that's also with like Silicon Architect. Technically, we should do playtest on itch.io first, no Steam page. But kind of, maybe ego, hand in the air. I might be talking of pure ego. I feel like I know enough now to know that the game will probably perform okay, which is something a lot of buyers don't have. And I think at some point we do need to be like less humble and be like, yeah, I think we do have a pretty decent idea sometimes. They were doing. Also, Thomas, you need to do a 500-word review of the weird chicken thing later.
Damn, 500 words is a lot, you know?
Yeah. So is the million getting close this year? I think realistically making $1 million this year isn't gonna happen, but I think 2027 definitely. I think it depends. What do you count $1 million studio? Right now, for us, the definition is 1 million lifetime revenue. Basically. But it could also be like based on like monthly recurring revenue, whatever. But yeah. I never feel lied to when watching your videos. Yeah, because I'm not even going to say that I like your game. I don't know what your game is, Artemis, but yeah. I hope you don't mind, Stefan. How's Canada? Have you been like drinking? Do people drink? No, they don't drink maple syrup. I think that's the most. Ignore what I said. Are you okay? Nice. Oh, you can see like the arm, like because you moved, it's more visible now. You guys, is it possible to fix a dead game on Steam? No. I'm not even gonna read the rest of your message. The answer is no.
But what about Among Us?
Among Us. My game launched terrible, and after 1.5, I feel confident enough to try fix it. Paying the Steam fee is fucking expensive. I think maybe hot take, privilege take. I think the Steam fee, if it's fucking expensive, I think you need to focus on something else for a little bit than game dev. Because it's $100. I assume you're going to be not in a, how do I say this, first world country, like Germany, whatever. Because you leave the house and you've spent €50. You've spent half the Steam refund. It's not Steam refund fee. Like half the Steam fee.
We spend it at Nando's.
Yeah, half we go out for dinner one time and it's half the Steam fee. The biggest cost, especially when you're becoming like more professional, is going to be always wages. Everything pales in comparison to what you pay yourself monthly wage-wise. Canada is boring. It is possible to drink some maple syrup, but it gets too sweet fast. Okay, yeah. Are we still making Pripyat Zero? Yeah, we talked about it like 15 minutes earlier. Lost Gamers 1. It's low priority. I'm gonna finish it just for the sake of I think I can finish it. It's gonna be financially not worth it to finish it. So that's why it's on the back burner, but I want to finish that game still. just to wrap it up and go from there. Oh, Games from a Bus said that people do chug it as well. I really doubt that you chug it.
Next Dono Gold, Marnix chugs
Fuck you.
maple syrup.
You get it back if you make 1,000 as well. Yeah. Real talk, if you can't make 100 on itch, you probably shouldn't release it on Steam. I don't know about that. But like, the cost of game dev is so low to begin with. It's kind of like one thing that like, if we are like billion-dollar studio, not billion-dollar studio, but like one thing also, once again, if I have like an assistant or something, we could do this. It's kind of like bite me philanthropy publishing, if that makes sense. Where I know we have a lot of people who are awesome in our audience, but they are from like Argentina, which is like, you guys have no economy. What the fuck happened to like your currency is doomed. And for those people, saving up 2 weeks or like a month or multiple months to get the Steam credit is just impossible almost. And I feel like there's a lot of good stuff we could do where it's like, oh, you pitch to us, we give you $1,000 to like, because $1,000 is like a Steam capsule, is a Steam store page credit, and maybe like some assets or something. Like you can make a game with $1,000, pretty okay. Plus you get like some of my advice and whatever. And then I don't know, we like recoup in a sane way, not like 30%, but just to like kind of help you get over that initial hurdle if your game is good enough. Right now we don't have that thing though. Another YouTuber tried this. Yeah, that's the thing also. It's extremely risky because you have one bad publisher deal, you kind of, your reputation is very fucked. I know Minami Lane kind of did this. Dude did tiny game grants because he had too much money, I guess, where he gave 2,000 euros to 5 game developers, but they all had to be like French speaking, so it was more limited as well because they had like French coaching, basically. Yeah, Brazil. So that's what in Brazil the $100 is like kind of fucked, unfortunately.
You want to try the special one?
No, it's all yours.
It's like a lumpia.
Oh,
what it's called?
roll.
A spring roll with chicken in it. Like, smell it.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's not what I expected.
Wait a
Never
second.
mind, it's soft.
Wait a second, we're dropping some frames again. Oof, the phone is like crazy hot. We're gonna wait a bit until the stream goes back up. It's going back up, I think. No, it's still going down. It's going up again. And down. And down. Is it gonna recover? Or not?
Should I put your phone closer to the window?
I don't think it's gonna do it. I don't know why it doesn't want to recover. I feel like my phone is genuinely thermal throttling. It just doesn't. Let's switch back to the home. Okay, it's okay. We're reconnecting.
Oh,
Finally.
I also think they heard you because they mentioned put the lime Pepsi on it. So that I think they
Yeah.
heard that it's overheating maybe.
Okay, well we're back for now. We'll see how it goes. What's the rating so far?
C minus.
Ooh.
It's not that good. It's more spicy than I expected. I like spicy, but it's like not the good kind of spice. I don't know how to explain it.
You said the exact same thing at Nando's yesterday. Are you sure you like spicy?
Yeah, I like spicy, but like the Nando's chicken I chose was like medium spicy, the normal thing.
Yeah,
and
peri-peri.
That was amazing. But like one of the sauces was like spicy, but not good spicy. I don't know how to explain. But yeah. And now it's up to you again while I finish this.
Meal deal tier list. We haven't gone to Greg's, by the way. Sainsbury's is my number one, my favorite. And nowhere else. I don't think we're not staying here long enough. Like maybe we're gonna get one more meal deal tomorrow before we get onto the Eurostar again. But what's your thoughts on the UK so far? This is the first time you're in. Oh, you're talking. I shouldn't be like.
Yeah,
What's
okay.
the first time you're in the UK now? What's it like?
Pretty casual, I'd say. I think it's pretty similar to Belgium, honestly. In a lot of ways. Only they have meal deals here, and the dopjes, they go off the
caps.
yeah, the caps are removable, which I was really surprised at. Because
Why the fuck does everything close at 6 p.m.? Can we talk about that? It's miserable. Maybe I'm too spoiled from Japan, where everything's open until like 9 or 10 often. But like yesterday evening, I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to the Waterstones. Like in the evening, I was like, oh, no, it closes at 5:30. It's like, guess I'll do nothing. You can only go to the pub, basically. Maybe that's how they get you to invest in the local economy.
Are we going to co-stream the World Cup?
No, I think also it's very, very illegal, no? I think
Yeah,
FIFA
probably.
owns like all the rights. It's like trying to co-stream the Olympics. The Olympics takes down everything. So, yeah. Also, somebody asked me what we use as our camera. We're using like the main like recording camera that I brought me. It's a Sony ZV-1, and then I have like this long cable goes to the camera. I shouldn't put too much force on it because it's like set up as a webcam basically. Brighton is the unofficial gay capital of the UK, so the clubs and restaurants will be open to. Yeah, I think it's the official one. Can we also just get that out of the way? I think it's not the unofficial one. I think it's the fucking official one. But yeah, the clubs and restaurants. But do we look like we go to clubs and restaurants? My shirt
Remember the sacrifice thing I was talking about?
Yeah.
First thing I sacrificed.
My shirt is not tight enough for going to the club. What's the unofficial gay capital of the world, I wonder? I think Brighton is definitely one of the...
It's up there.
It's definitely one of the, I think, top places I've ever been. Maybe like Portland, I think is pretty famous as well. But, yeah. France.
Just enter it.
No,
the entire
because
country.
everybody fuck my sister. That's not gay. And then I smoke this cigarette. And then I
You
eat...
can't just say that. You
Then
know?
I eat the cheese, and then
You can't just say that.
I get onto welfare. I'm sorry, French people. You guys are still awake. I can't troll you too much.
No, they're all watching the soccer game.
I like how it's clearly the US because it's like San Francisco, Seattle, Texas, the entire country.
You can say whatever you want about France. They're all watching the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, maybe that's true. It's live right now. Oh yeah,
it started at 8 UK and
10
9
minutes ago. Yeah.
Guys, spoilers. It's 20-0 already for Spain.
Let me look up. What's the? Oh, it's still 0-0.
I mean, it would be a surprise if it was already not 0-0.
Gonzalo Moctezuma. In Japan, I usually go 4 times a week. But right now, I'm on like a 2-week vacation and I have eaten a lot. So the gains are somewhat gone. But otherwise, I go 4 times in a week. Gloomwood shenanigans. Am I correct? Do you participate in incest as well? And then... That's the only thing I know about French people.
What?
C'est correct, on va te pardonner pour cette fois. I knew it.
Someone thought I was French? Well, fuck you
What?
too.
Really?
Yeah, first time I saw Thomas, I thought he was fuck you. No, that's fine. I'm kidding.
Thomas, you have the sister as well, so you can still become the French.
No. Omelette du fromage, baguette. Yeah, wait. That's all I know. Like, last year I went to France for a holiday, and French people, they always speak French. Then I spoke French to them, and they started talking English to me. So yeah, I'm not French for sure.
How much am I bench pressing right now? Not that much. 8 times 75. No, yeah, 8 times 75. I don't go for 1 rep maxes or like 3 rep maxes. I always do sets of 6 or 8 basically, and that's it. Nothing like crazy. I think what's better is my overhead press is at like 65 kilo for 8 reps, which I would say is a harder lift than bench press.
On what exercise?
Overhead press. So you take like the bench and then you go like...
Yeah, I know it's...
That's kind
the
of...
shoulder press.
We've done it before as well.
Yeah, shoulder
that one I do 65 now.
Damn.
It's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember last time I did that with you. It was
was
not
40
even close.
30 or 40. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Games from 8 times 75. Yeah, you can probably outlift me in terms of bench press.
But kilos, not pounds. So.
Yeah, pounds would be that's Jamie. We don't do that shit. Genuinely.
Oh.
But yeah, I could maybe lift heavier. I don't really like. I want to go always 6 or 8 reps. I don't want to do less than 6. Oh, Kyoto was added to how long to beat. Really? I didn't even know any of our games.
Maybe UPT, maybe because there was like for a while it was a speedrunning community for it, right?
Yeah, maybe. How long? What do people say for Kyoto Anomaly? I'm actually curious.
Half an hour.
Maybe it's loading. I don't wonder, do these platforms do anything? Probably not like visibility wise.
No, I think it's usually for people who already know the game.
Yeah.
Or at least I would assume. Maybe, for example, like, what is it, speedrun.net or?
Speedrun.com, yeah.
Yeah, I think that maybe gives you visibility because like there are maybe speedrunners who are just looking for a game to speedrun, you know?
34 minutes for main story.
Oh, I was close.
But nobody added completionist. I think completionist is definitely more like...
Yeah, it's more.
2 hours or something. What about MO98? Did anyone do that one?
And UPT?
3.5 hours for the main story.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Unicycle pizza time.
It's going to be the lowest.
No results. No, only Kyoto Anomaly apparently.
The
And
thing is, a lot of people bought Unicycle Pizza Time, but not a lot of people finished it.
so nobody knows how long
Yeah.
to beat. Yeah. Yeah. Do we have other hot spicy takes? So what was the total like review? You didn't end up
C minus.
C minus. So
Yeah,
would you wouldn't get it again?
No, like yesterday we got like a grenade bar.
Oh, that was better.
I think it was better. Yeah, it was like smaller, but it was better. So yeah, it's like
it's not the size. It's what you do with it. You know.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
uh,
No, but yeah.
Yo, bros, what's your favorite games?
Oof. You go first.
Battlefield 4 or Black Ops 2, one of those two. You didn't specify indie game.
Yeah, for me probably The Witcher 3
Also an
or
indie.
Skyrim.
Ooh, I think Skyrim for you maybe more. I'm not sure.
I've played both on multiple platforms multiple times with mods. Well, The Witcher less with mods because it's not as mod heavy, but like Skyrim with mods. So yeah, I would say one of those two.
Yeah.
So when are we going to make the next Battlefield entry then, or the next Witcher or Skyrim entry?
Battlefield, unfortunately, I don't think it's ever gonna be good again.
Would you want to make a shooter?
You know, I think what I'm realizing is I like the feeling and the memories of Battlefield and shooter games, where modern shooter games just feel different to me. Do you ever try to play? I still play Battlefield 4 at least once a month. Our old games, like Forge Industry, Unicycle Pizza Time, all of those, I guess.
People keep saying guns. Is it like no? I think is there also protein bar or something?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know exactly what they mean. I'm gonna...
Oh, you're going to log into Heavy to see your...
I think I hope I can see my measurements. I'm gonna body leak.
Your measurements?
Yeah, I track like body fat and weight.
Oh.
You clearly don't do that. You're gonna have an integer overflow.
We got a scale. That does
it has float support.
Yeah, because it's so low, right? Because floats are not bigger, you know?
Then you should go for doubles, no?
Yeah, it's like a UINT, for example. Twice the size.
They invented a whole new file format for you.
This guy. Shaming me publicly.
That's the only way.
You know how I was talking earlier about like friendship and how Bite Me Games has to stay that way to succeed and so on. Yeah.
Profile.
Rewind to that portion of the stream for now.
Can I see my measurements? I don't think I can see my measurements on browser. I want to share them otherwise. But my body fat, I can look at my phone. I have like one of those scale thingies that has like the measurements in it. is actually pretty good. Pretty horrible. Sorry, not good. Where it's just depressing. So my current measurements, well, this was before my vacation measures, was 82.7 kilos with a 21.3% body fat. I want to go to like 17% is like my target, but I just can't. I lose weight, but my body fat percentage just stays at like 21% basically. So yeah. What COD games would you recommend first to someone who's never played any of them? None, because the servers are mainly dead. And the only people who still play the old COD games are the ones like me who will get the fucking nuclear off your ass the first time. I'm 1 meter 83. My BMI is like 25.3 according to the scale, and my body age is 35. Unfortunately. It's a sad day. I don't want to know the results for you. They're gonna order a fucking funeral service based on your body age.
Like the body fat and so on, I think it's pretty close to you. I'm not joking. You have more muscle mass, but like, I actually think like I can see it in my app as well if you want, but I don't think it's that far off. I think you have more muscle and
blood
probably on the
type is
good
O
places.
positive. Star sign is Virgo.
And your social security number?
I don't have that.
Oh,
because we're in Belgium.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think unfortunately there's no good CODs anymore. Yeah, I think during the summer sale, Battlefield 6 was on discount, 50% off. I was this close to picking it up, but I just looked at the reviews, and the reviews were like, yeah, it's more like a Call of Duty than a Battlefield, like old school Battlefield heads. This is not it. And I was like, yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably not. Single player campaigns, I never played the Call of Duty single player campaigns. I like the Battlefield 4 one. Or like, I think actually I played the Advanced Warfare one, but don't get that game for the campaign.
Would you get any COD game for the campaign though?
Maybe Modern Warfare 2, the new one, is the only one that I think had like 2019 edition, I think, is the one that has like good ratings. And that one I was considering to pick up as well. I didn't end up doing it, but that is one that people say has a genuinely good... Oh, I enjoyed the Black Ops Cold War campaign. I think that was a really good one. But I think, once again, it's not worth it because Activision also just does not discount. I'm a Black Ops boy. Black Ops 2 was my first game that I got, like first COD game. I missed out on like the Modern Wars and things like that. I played Black Ops 1 as well. But yeah. Yeah, BF4 single player campaign. I replayed that like 6 months ago as well. So yeah. Anyways. What else do we have? Do you have more fun hot takes?
No, I think it's your turn now, right?
I
I don't remember what I said, but I remember you said it was hot. That sounds also weird.
What do you mean?
Like earlier, I said something about you thought was hot, like a hot take.
You had a hot take. You have only hot takes, I feel.
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty cold.
How are you enjoying the trip with me?
I like it. It's
Oh, I remember. I have a hot take.
game devs are lazy. That's not entirely what I said or meant, or maybe it's what I said, but not what I meant. But Marnix put it in better words.
Can I say something?
Sure.
There's no nicer way to say this. Brighton, we mentioned earlier, someone mentioned, is like the unofficially gayest place. Like
In the UK,
what's it called? Like liberal, not liberal, like left-leaning. I think
Okay.
also is like inherently part of that.
Open-minded.
Open-minded, yeah. I was surprised that developed Brighton, how maybe we didn't have a giant sample size, but everybody basically was pro AI.
Ooh.
I thought there was going to actually be more like
Fighting against.
where like people would like kind of still be like trying to hide almost that they like actually use AI.
Yeah.
But no, I think everyone we talked to was like, yeah, it's you cannot ignore it, and there's still like things you need to know in terms of like when you use it, like understanding it well. But I thought there would be more people who were gonna be like, anyone who uses AI needs to be burned at the stake, because they have a bunch of AI talks here as well, a surprising amount. And I would expect there would have been more like pressure almost from the anti-AI crowds to kind of boycott. Like there was a like session like vibe coding your first game. There was another one of like integrating AI into all different aspects of game development and things like that.
Yeah. Like earlier I saw a question, and we talked earlier on the floor as well with someone about this, like the disclosure for AI on Steam.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? Because someone asked about it. Because, just give your 2 cents.
Okay, the 2 cents, if you ask me ever directly if I use AI or not, I'm going to say this once now, I'm going to ignore that question. I purposely do this. Maybe you've asked me this before. I even saw some comments about it earlier of like people asking us, like, what do you think about it? My general take, I ignore it, because that is unfortunately the culture that has been cultivated, where unfortunately lying, one, lying is fun, two, lying is encouraged. Because even if you use it or you don't use it, the discourse has gotten so bad that even if you use it in a sane human capacity, you still get lumped in and all of your opinions get invalidated. Yeah. And there is just no, you have taken away the incentive to report it correctly. And it is always better for me to just shut the fuck up and talk about somebody's shitty Steam page instead of talking about AI. Yeah. And I was very happy almost. Not that I'm like a crazy AI bro, but I was happy to see that it was very normal, because there also weren't like, crypto bros kind of.
Yeah, there's like, no one saying like...
No, like... oh, this is like the future and I got like 17 clots and like, look at this and this. It's just like, yeah, it's a normal tool.
Yeah, it's a tool. The end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because I also, like, the Steam disclosure, I just think it's stupid.
I don't mind the disclosure. I genuinely don't mind filling the disclosure if it didn't mean you would get witch hunted.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It is stupid because you will get witch hunted.
Yeah.
There's no avoiding it. Like, the people who are pro for it, it's not like everyone is... Like, if you ever open Claude, there is a part of the people who just assume your game is automatically AI slop.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a fair comparison.
Mm-hmm.
It's, once again, the Sith.
Oh, yeah, the binary.
Yeah. It's not an absolute.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can make, in every genre, in any game, at a point in production, you can use AI, and it can be a great tool to help you.
Yeah.
But I also don't think you should AI generate everything, because, yeah, it is an art in the end.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's never going to go away. Something's definitely needed.
Yeah.
But there is also just a reason why in our Discord server, all AI discourse is banned, because it's just... Also, some AI bros, can we just say it, are also fucking annoying as hell still, especially in our Discord.
Yeah, both sides can be.
Here today they were fine, but then you get like these guys and they write like this whole thing of how they have 17 different clots in operating loops and they have their N8 and then it's like, brother, this fucking shit looks like garbage. Why are you burning so many tokens on this?
Yeah. Like, Claude, give me a 52-week plan to manually code my game. Like, if you put that on your Steam page...
You know that was an actual guy, right?
Really?
We had a guy in our Discord server. He crashed out so hard. Where he, like, pinged the guy and he's like... I asked Claude my plan, what do you think about this? And then I just responded to him, I think you should not do this.
Yeah, but, like, if you, in your Steam disclosure, say, all I did was ask it for a plan... You will still get witch hunt because your game is automatically AI slop, and I just think that part is stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was the hot take. I don't want to go in too deep about it too long, but I just want to say that develop is quite expensive. It is quite expensive, but they're real developers. It's nice to get out of the bubble of only hobbyist Godot developers. I think that's a very nice thing as well. Like, hey, there's actually like moderately normal people. It's not all just like poor indies and things like that as well.
Yeah, and a variety of people. We've talked to solo developers, we've talked to
the publisher behind PlateUp.
Yeah, like different people, and they have all different experiences, and it's nice to see that across the board. I think the general consensus is that they are pretty grounded on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
I think it's pretty solid, yeah. How's the video doing, you think, of today? I saw we dropped earlier.
Oh no. Yeah, but that's because everyone is watching the live stream, right?
I think also we have 100 viewers. That's pretty okay. I think also that it's a kind of clickbaity video. Let's be honest as well. 8 out of 10 now.
Oof, we fell off.
Yeah, it was a 3 out of 10. I think it's kind of just... It's clickbaity. I don't know if that's the problem either. But who the fuck is Brahim Diaz? Is this like the new Jankos? Is this you? I think this is you.
That's not me.
I think this guy thinks this is you. Wait, let me screenshot. This is Brahim Diaz.
That's not. I don't look like that though.
Yeah, he's way more skinny than you. And he's not even skinny.
He's probably more rich because I saw Real Madrid logo.
Yeah.
Bite me is not paying that well yet.
Yeah, I don't know the...
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Why in your opinion is Godot so underlooked or undercooked? I think you need to... Can you specify what the fuck underlooked means?
I think you just mean underlooked, like underrated.
Yeah, or like people don't use it enough. I think people...
I don't think the guy means undercooked.
I don't know. So, some people think I genuinely hate Godot as well. Which, like, I don't. I just like to make fun of all engines. I'm gonna make fun of every engine. Yeah. It's only the Godot ones who get, like, fussy about it that I make fun of their engine.
Godot people are like the Linux users.
Yeah.
It's like, if you talk about an OS, about, like, Windows versus Mac versus Linux, you can make jokes about everyone, but if you do it about the Linux community, they will react the exact same way as the Godot community. As in, people don't use or look down upon it. I think a lot of people actually use it. I think Godot has seen... I think Godot has gotten very good growth. Yeah, and I also think Godot is really good. Like, we don't use it because, yeah, everything we do, like, the experience we've gotten is just with Unity. Also, Godot, if you're making 2D games, use Godot, I guess. Yeah. 3D games... Yeah, like, for example, MMO98, the game I'm working on, could have perfectly been made perfect in Godot. The downside is we just need to learn it. Yeah, and it's like, that's the thing of, like, we know... The reason we're so fast is not just because we're crazy grind set, it's also just because we have lots of experience now. Yeah. Every time I bring up... It's also, like, custom engine devs also are, like... The moment you say anything custom engine, there's this other guy of, oh, you could use this thing in C++ instead, and the whole conversation is just ruined. So yeah, learning game dev concepts, yeah, maybe much more like Unity instead of doing that node stuff. I have never even opened Godot. I've opened it. Oh, you've installed it? Yeah, it's like 2 megabytes. Yes. Like, if you compare it to Unity, it's like so lightweight. It's crazy. But like, yeah, I've opened it. Like, I've played around with it for like 20 minutes or so, and I was like, it seems pretty similar to Unity in a lot of ways. And then I closed it and opened Unity. Because we already know Unity, we have all the assets. Like, if we would get started right now from scratch, I mean, I have a bias already, so I probably would choose Unity again. But I would at least seriously consider Godot. Like, there's a lot of advantages to Godot. Yeah. And that's enough glazing you're going to get out of me. We're just never going to be profitable then. Because, famously, shout out to Dakota, Godot devs never ship. That's the... Ignore Slay the Spire, too. Godot devs never ship. Yeah. Right, Dakota. It's so funny now. It's like the sun is still out. And then, like, there's, like, UK people, like, EU people and US people. I'm so not used to streaming at this time anymore because it's, like... 4 a.m, Japan time. I mean, I think that's just a sign of you having to wake up at 4 a.m. Honestly, like, the problem is the bedroom and the office are the same room in our house. As in, my desk where I live stream in Japan is 1 meter from the bed where my beautiful wife, who I love very much, forever and ever, sleeps in. And...
if we had like a separate room across like the home or something, then honestly, I think I could do that. Okay, I had like a little stream room, like work room, and then she could still sleep.
Yeah, if it's like further, like in my apartment.
Yeah, you could probably do it, but I am not going to be there at 4 a.m. whilst she's trying to sleep because she has a real big girl job. To be like, what's going on, everybody? Oh my god, this demo! I can't believe it's so bad. You should genuinely blow your brains out with a gun.
In Minecraft.
In real life. And then she's trying to sleep. She's gonna fucking divorce me in like 1 day. So we're not doing that.
Yeah. I can understand why.
There's a lot of quotes in this live stream. If you get out of this video, would have a different vibe. Oh well. I guess I need to buy ship it or skip it. And then I'm gonna tell you to skip it. And then it's like, fuck it. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty unhinged live stream so far.
It's the fun ones. Those are the fun ones. You're with me.
Yeah. So this is basically why he moved across the globe, because Bite Me wouldn't survive this. Yeah. Bite Me wouldn't survive this PR-wise if we did it every week.
Nah. We do this like once a year at this rate.
Yeah.
Because I don't think... Yeah, I'm doing Gamescom alone. Did you want to come to Gamescom? I actually don't think I asked you, but I was pretty confident you didn't want to go.
The thing is...
I can come to your birthday this year, though.
Ah, that's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, guys. 20th of August. His birthday.
Yeah.
We're going to live stream it.
PayPal.me/
Thomas Evers.
Yeah, just Ko-fi donations are fine. It's fine. But I don't know what I was going to say. I got distracted by the stupid joke.
If you wanted to go to Gamescom or not.
Oh, yeah. The thing with Gamescom is I like it for like a bit and I like the concept behind it. But on the other hand, it's like if I'm walking down the indie showcase floor, it's like I don't feel the magic anymore with a lot of games.
We've been too deep in the sauce to enjoy some of these like events?
I think so. Like I really enjoyed Gamescom. The 2 or 3 times we've gone.
I think you went 2 times with me.
Okay, 2 times. It's like I really enjoyed it, but like I also remember like how I felt the experience, like what I took away from those events, and it's like the second time was also less special. For example, it's hard to explain, but like when you go over the indie show floor, it's not like I have the time to play any of these games. So it's not for the personal me being there, and it's also not me walking around there getting any benefits for Bite Me, so to say. So it's like personal me is not gaining, and like Bite Me is not gaining anything. The only thing I'm gaining is I have more time with Marnix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's why I'm here, basically.
I think Gamescom Dev is really good, maybe even better than Develop Brighton. I think Develop Brighton has less networking opportunity than Gamescom Dev, which I really enjoy Gamescom Dev, plus the fact that they have like the Steam team there as well. You can talk to people a lot. Gamescom itself, for me, has become like a chore. That's what I realized last year. I had booked 2 days at like Wednesday and Thursday. And after Wednesday, the thing is, indeed, the first times we went, it was like magic. There were so many halls. It never ended. But it's been the same for 4 years in a row now.
Yeah.
It's always the same booths, basically. Belgium always has a booth at the same spot. It's the same size. It is the same fucking games that never ship.
With the same people.
With the same people. There's like other things like, there's always this floor is only for the big publishers. There's nothing you can do there. This floor is only for like, the hardware manufacturers. There's not much you can do, and like the payment platforms. The amount of like genuinely like new and interesting companies, I think was less than 5 last year.
Yeah.
That there were there. And then I had like a few videos I had to record, but that was a problem. I had the Exola sponsorship, and I needed to do the Exola sponsorship on Thursday at 4 p.m. or something like that. So I kind of had to wait. But the entire Thursday, I had nothing to do, really. I remember I went to the event late as well, because the press parking was full already. And then I just went home. And then this year, I decided I'm just going to go one day. I'm going to go the Wednesday. I'm going to still stay at the hotel, because the hotel was cheap as fuck anyway. And then just Thursday morning, I'm just going to go straight home. I'm going to take a nice morning. I'm going to wait till the rush hour is over and then just go.
Yeah. Because in the end, I think a lot of these events are for like networking and so on. And we just established that we don't really want anyone involved in our business.
Yeah, I do have it at BitSummit. BitSummit is the only event, I think, where at this point I have built up enough friendships in Japan that are like rare enough because I don't live in Tokyo. Of like, I actually walk around and I like see people that I recognize. I know them. I'm like, hey, how are you doing? You know, kind of like the American energy, you know?
Yeah.
Like you have these American guys and they're like, hey, Ryan, it's been like 7 years. How's Stacy or whatever? Are you still working at this company? I'm like, nah, I did this. I love the energy that Americans can bring that Europeans just don't. And I'm like kind of getting that in Japan now. But here at like Develop and especially at Gamescom, it's too big almost to have that.
Yeah. And like the conversations you have here, it's like we talk to some people. It's like you talk to them, and like it's nice to get to know like some experience like different people had. But it's not like you're friends with them. It's not like you like I would say when I in a year's time, it's like, hey Thomas, are you going to Brighton? It was like, oh yeah, I really want to see this guy again.
Yeah.
And I think, for example, with that can be a good reason to go. I think. I think you go for the people, for the network opportunities.
But that's like kind of the catch-22 thing of you don't build up the people most of the time.
Yeah, true.
If without going there, but
True.
going there without knowing any people is miserable.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
So yeah. What do you think about Roblox game development? So yeah, oh yeah, you don't mind you're not coming to Gamescom?
Nah, it's fine.
Perfect. Because also I can't get you a ticket anyway.
Then I have to do it solo.
I have to do it solo, you mean?
I mean, or I have to do it solo.
What do you mean? You're gonna pay 800 euros for a ticket?
No. It's on your name.
Oh, you're gonna go with my ticket?
I'll do it solo and do the content. Let's go.
I mean,
it's a joke. I'm not doing it.
If you want, you can do it.
No. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's around my birthday, so it's like I'll enjoy some relaxing
Yeah,
times.
last year it was on your birthday, so your
Yeah.
girlfriend was so sad she couldn't celebrate. Do you know what you're gonna do for your birthday this year?
I don't even know what day my birthday is on. I know the date.
It's on a Wednesday,
Okay.
I think, or Thursday.
Ooh. I don't know. Am I even going to work then? I'm not sure yet. I'll have to think about it.
Mm-hmm. What's your dream birthday day? You can make the whole day, plan the whole day. What time you wake up? What time you go to sleep? What do you do?
It's a good question. I'm not sure actually. I mean, the first thing that my dream birthday has is I wake up, Byte Me has $1 billion in the bank account.
But that's not.
I send the text.
That's every day.
That's every day. Oh, we have $1 billion in the bank every day.
Next year. Next year.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Like, I honestly don't know. I don't like crowded spaces that much. I like small groups and of quality time together. Like, I wouldn't throw a big party. I'd prefer a small party with some people I actually care about instead of inviting everyone you know.
Would you invite me?
Of course. You're my work wife.
Yeah.
So, yeah, of course. But, like, I don't think I would do something special, actually.
No.
I don't think a birthday is that special, to be honest. Like, except my girl's birthday, of course.
She's the most precious.
Yeah, she's like a birthday week, birthday month. I don't care, as long as she's happy.
Birthday year, yeah.
Yeah, birthday year. Don't give her ideas, okay?
I had like an old colleague who actually had the whole concept of birthday weeks and birthday months. Like she came into the stand. Her birthday was like December 8th.
Yeah.
She comes into the meeting on the 1st, and it's like, guys, it's my birthday month, and everyone is like, what the fuck do we answer to this? Then the next week on like Monday, guys, it's my birthday week.
Now I'm thinking about doing that in a meeting as well. Like, people are, it's going to be so out of place because I'm like not that kind of guy to do that.
Yeah. What's your birthday? I open Unity.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's every day as well.
Mm-hmm.
Every day is a dream game because I get to open Unity.
That's the dream life.
Slug away hours on amazing games that you guys will hopefully experience in the future.
Yeah. Last week was my B-Day, 7 out of 10 B-Day as Tesla. Nikola Tesla, okay. Yeah.
No, does he not mean the 20th of July?
The 10th of July.
July, yeah.
The 20th of June. What the
Jule, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah. I think I have the same. Oh no, Boop Game was gonna come out the same day as my birthday.
Boob game?
Yeah, there's a Grots game. It's called Boop Game, and it's releasing September 8th.
And what's it about?
I'm gonna give you one guess.
But okay, what's the gameplay loop like? It's all about the art.
Mhm.
What are you doing? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me write that down real quick.
America. Yep. Yeah. Do we have more? It's kind of running dry.
Yeah.
I feel like that's it. Anything else, guys? Last minute. How did you guys get your Japanese visa? He has no Japanese visa.
Yeah, I got like the 3 months you're allowed for vacation.
Digital nomad visas are garbage. They are indeed garbage. Solo game dev isn't accepted as a real job. Correct as well. You could try. I think they still have it, but it's limit. Like, what's your country? You can try. If you have a good country, they have working holiday visas. Belgium does not have that, which is 1 year. Otherwise, there's the startup visa, which is 2 years at most, but it's kind of a pain. The unfortunate reality is I just found my love of my life, my Japanese wife. And that's kind of, but it's,
You lucked out. Yeah.
yeah, I'm very lucky, but like, it's really hard. If you don't work for even just finding a job for a Japanese company, you don't want to work for a Japanese company either. So yeah. What are your thoughts on object-oriented programming? I think it's fine.
Well, that's one hell of a question, you know.
You know, there are some people I think who are like, oh, we do ECS instead, or like other like functional programming.
Oh, I think don't reinvent the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
At the kind of skill you're probably developing, I don't think your programming style matters much. I think if you're making a massive game or if you're working with data in like a software setting
Mm-hmm.
where performance actually matters, where you're like doing event-driven architectures or whatever,
Yeah.
then it matters. But like for most games, like for your 2D platformer, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, or like the game you make, the game I'm making right now, it's like doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
Do you guys have a dream game you want to make?
I feel like we've answered this question so many times.
Yeah. So give it like in a nutshell.
I forgot which is my dream game.
Yeah, once you're long enough at Bite Me, you forget about your hopes and dreams.
I don't have a dream game, I think. I just want to make games. This is my dream. I'm already living my dream. My dream game is not... I think also I wouldn't want to spend 7 years on a game. I think that's not me. Skogvold.
We didn't mention that earlier when we talked about cancelled games. and so
Oh
on.
yeah, that's a cancelled game as well.
Yeah, we forgot about that one.
So yeah. What tips do you have to learn level design? Just make levels. Bam.
No.
I think a genuine...
Just make good levels.
Yeah, I think...
Otherwise, you don't have a good game. Huh?
I think another thing, a genuine tip, is like play around with games that have some sort of level editor. I learned for the first... This is extremely deep lore. Nobody knows this except Jamie. When I was 14... Actually, yeah, I never used Unity. Like, you were a Unity bro. When I was 14, I was making, and I was live streaming to like 8 viewers on Twitch, making custom unturned maps.
Oh, I know this.
You know this?
Yeah, you've told me once.
Maybe I've told, yeah. But like,
Ha!
the viewers...
I'm one of the two.
The viewers don't know this. But that Unturned is a Unity game, and they had a kind of just like a Unity editor, and I just made like levels based on that.
I read something about Unturned being open source now or something.
Yeah, they released the source code for the whole game as well.
Crazy.
It's in Unity if you want to learn more as well.
Yeah.
And they have a very big modding community and things like that.
Yeah.
I think kind of just that. Just make levels. And like maybe you can do it with like other engine or other games have like engine editors. Gary's mod is another one.
Yeah, it just
that I
practice
used
makes
to use.
perfect.
Yeah, just
If you're
do
making
more
a 2D game, 2D platformer, for example, which you probably
Geometry
shouldn't.
Dash. I also did Geometry Dash levels.
Yeah, or things like buy Super Mario Maker or something.
Yeah, I think those things where you don't need to make the whole game, but just the level are the best way to like kind of like train, so to say.
Yeah. Yeah, in the end, it's all about just getting your reps in. The way you do it doesn't matter. It's about the concepts. Just like with programming language. What language you use honestly doesn't matter. What engine you use often doesn't matter, because there are like overarching concepts that are shared between your little baby engine Godot and like proper engines like Unity.
Yeah. So, hey, you can pick up Battlefield 6 with the Godot engine. You do level design as well for the thing.
Yeah.
Do you still spend time Do you still spend time coming up with new game ideas in the middle of development? Boy, I do.
It's crazy.
I come up with game ideas in the middle of a game's development. I start developing that second game, and in the middle of that second game, I come up with more game ideas.
Yeah. He has an issue, you know? For like the past half year, I've been like, hey, can you do this for my super secret game? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'm just a bit busy right now. And then a week after that, it's like, hey guys, I have a new game to show you.
And it's like a whole full fleshed out prototype.
Yeah, it's like, bruh, you made a vertical slice of this, and then it's like, yeah, I think I'm going to work about it a bit more. And then like 2 weeks later, it's like, I got a new game, guys. Like, bruh.
What was the previous one? I don't think I did like before Silicon Architect. I don't think I did anything really serious before Silicon Architect.
You and William did multiple, like Breach Keepers and...
Breach Keeper was solo. That's a long time already ago.
You did Journey to the Peak.
That's
also a while ago.
A quick... Yeah, that's more than a year.
Yeah, true.
I
guess you've been behaving lately.
Yeah, I think I was just too busy with MO98. And then I went from MO98 into a mix of net profits. And then I had the idea for Silicon Architect a long time already. But then I was like, okay, I'm going to spend some time on it. Do you believe sandbox games have improved in quality or decline? That is a question I'm unfortunately not capable of answering.
Me neither. But I do think in general, a sandbox game as an indie is a good idea because you have more UGC.
But I think it's very hard to make a good sandbox.
It's very hard to do. Yeah, of course. But like, I'm not opposed to the idea of it, is what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any advice for rebuilding momentum and motivation after a longer forced break from working due to IRL stuff?
Oof.
Make a list of fun things to do. You need to do fun stuff. You can't go back into boring, hard work.
It's a good one.
Like, play your game and make a list of like all the small dumb things to make the game better, to just ease into it.
Do things that also makes you feel accomplished. Like
that are visually
like create new UI or whatever. Like UI is one of the things that's like, it's so apparent, it's so visual, you can clearly see your project. Don't do something like optimization.
Make a good main menu.
Yeah,
honestly, that's my advice. It's like, oh, but it doesn't matter. But it's like, make a good main menu, because you're gonna spend so much time looking at it. It's kind of easy to make. Yeah, and go from there.
Yeah, it's something like that where you just you can feel the accomplishment, even though it's a trivial task if you look at it in the big end, like in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. All right, boys. Final questions. I'm gonna put. I think I can put this on like Q&A mode. Let me see.
What does it even mean?
Have you ever seen this?
No.
There's like a way, I think, to do it. No, is it the plus? I think it's a plus. Start a Q&A.
Oh, what does that mean?
You'll see some final questions before.
And they can vote then, or?
No, they can just send in. So now we can't see live chat. Oops.
Well, no live chat anymore then, I guess.
But then in here, they will like appear.
Oh, so what's the difference with just the live chat?
You get like the questions, I think. I'm not sure exactly. We'll see. I think like maybe they have like some AI stuff to realize what's a question or not. We're going to see. I always find that my UI is terrible.
That's not a question.
I think his message got cut off. I always find that my UI is terrible. Any advice? Use asset packs, but use like... honestly, just use asset packs. Step number 1, don't make your own stuff. If you want to do pixel art UI, don't do it. I think pixel art UI is 100 times harder than like a regular raster pixel UI. Don't make custom assets for them.
Also, go to Game UI database and look at a lot of UIs for inspiration. Like just copy things. Like, don't be afraid to just look at an inventory, for example, and say, oh, I know people like this, or this is a game I like the inventory of. Look at it and just implement something similar.
Yeah.
With your own visual style then. With your asset pack or whatever you've gotten.
Yeah. Can you briefly tell the story of how you met and became friends? I can tell you the first part. The second part I haven't figured out yet. We have a mutual friend in university. We all studied at the same university. We had a mutual. At that point, I kind of got to know you from League, and then we kept going. As for how you became friends, I don't know if we're friends at this point.
He's my work wife.
Yeah.
We're more than friends.
Where do you guys go and find artists and composers? Used to be Fiverr. It's kind of hard now. Kind of nowhere. Or like trying to find that. How we found the artist for net profits. They had assets back on itch.io and they were a Byte Me viewer. So I reached out to them and asked if they wanted to commission, and they said yes. Do you compete against people who work on different game genre or only against those who provide a similar experience as you?
I think you compete with everyone, everything, every entertainment media, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Like every content on earth. Like indirectly, YouTube is competing with our games.
Oh.
If you look at it from like a really broad view, because the time is the issue. If you mean if someone is going to buy your game or another one, then I think it's more direct competition within a genre. Or at least within like a user persona or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shout out to ZZag. I'm gonna drop out of the Q&A for a second. New €20 donation from ZZag.
Damn.
Not a Patreon because I can't afford it every month, but hope to y'all get some more Nandos. What's Silicon Architect?
Thank you very much, first of all.
Uh-huh.
And I think you have to pitch it, right? Or are you going to show it? Are you just going to leak it?
I think I will. You know, that's what happens when you give us money.
Ooh.
I'm going to show the Steam page. The Steam page is not live yet, but
So
soon.
this is Marnix's game.
This is
to be
what
clear.
I started making. My
Yeah.
Steam says I have 60 hours on it. I
Yeah.
added Steamworks very quickly, but it is a lot of like idle hours.
Yeah. For $200, we show my game. We played live on stream.
Uh-huh. Okay, so view in beta mode. We got a leak. I'm just gonna
Damn.
give me a second. I'm gonna
It's a work in progress Steam page, by the way.
Nah, it only needs a trailer basically.
Okay. So you're happy with screenshots as well?
Yeah, for the most part. Like
Okay.
I'm probably gonna redo them a little bit.
Yeah, but like the essence behind them.
Yeah, there's
Should be the same.
somewhere you can set
Don't
like
leak your key, by the way, or whatever.
Should be. I just want to like disable like that you can see OBS on top of OBS.
Ah.
But I have.
I don't know if it's worth to do it now.
Yeah.
Or is this a sunken cost fallacy?
This is some
Video about that on
I thought
youtube.com/.
I always lose where it is, guys. You have to look at this. I guess. Oh well. I'm gonna close this because we can't read chat now. Basically, that's the problem.
Oh, you can't.
Because otherwise, I could open it and then click through.
Yeah, okay, I understand. Okay, so
Silicon Architects. The exact genre is kind of what we need to run the playtest for. An incremental hardware engineering game set inside a Windows XP themed UI. Drag and drop modular CPU components to assemble your CPU, optimize component synergies, and run automated benchmarks. Harvest telemetry data from successful tests to permanently upgrade your components. What do you think of the short description? I think this is the first time you've seen the store page.
it sounds like a mouthful.
Do you think it's too long?
I
think I
was
can
looking at
shorten
the
this.
I was looking at the screenshots mostly, so I was like only half listening, to be honest. But it sounds maybe too drag and drop modular CPU components to assemble your CPU. Like I don't like 2 times CPU.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Yeah, like those things. It's like small things. I think
To
it's
assemble your processor would be a better one.
yeah. Like I think
And I think you could drop these CPU components on this. Like CPU could just be
components.
components.
Like, do you need to mention it's in the Windows?
Also
XP
components
themed
to assemble and then optimize component synergy. So probably I could optimize this
UI? Yeah.
as well. So it's not 2 times components as
Like
well.
I think the content of it is fine. It just needs to be like
Wording.
wording wise.
So this is what it looks like. You have like your design grid in the center. You can see kind of like the heat from like the 2 cores. And then you have like heat sinks, L1 cache. You then have like benchmarks that you run. I'm going to pull up OBS 1 second so we can see.
chat.
I think I can just open this instead here. Let me put this. Can I end the Q&A? No, here. I'm gonna go back to live chat for a second.
you have to do it at the bottom one. With the Q&A
okay.
part.
Logo looks clean, legally distinct capsule. Yeah. Steam description sounds too sterile. Needs more buzzwords. Be a processor engineer, maybe. Here, where's my Firefox? Here's my Firefox. Here. Okay, so we have no trailer yet, but like basically it's like incremental with like these icons are still placeholder. Like they need to all be like custom, but you can get like CPU upgrades. Every time you do, so you're constantly doing benchmark runs. Every time you do a benchmark run, you get telemetry. If you pass a benchmark, you get research funding. You can then use those two values to, this is like the regular upgrade tree, and this is like the socket upgrade. So you can make new CPU sockets as you like go through time.
Your CPU generations.
Yeah, where you're like, I'm going to invent L2 cache now. And then you can add that component and it unlocks, it's kind of like an incremental puzzle game almost. That's what we are not sure. You were also like, maybe you want to lean more into the sandboxy vibe. That's why we need to do playtests. The game is kind of in like a state now where it can go a few directions, but I don't know which direction it needs to go. Oh, here I have some nice GIFs of assembling a CPU, and then we run the benchmark, and you can see like with the graphs, we get the data flying in. So I think this is pretty nice. The GIFs, like, you know, this is the buying upgrades of like, oh, you get more general CPU boost clock, you get more components. This is the new components, so you can say like, hey, we're gonna have some more stuff as well. And that's it basically. I think that's Steam. The original idea was to make this a desktop idler, but then I realized that it's kind of dumb, and I'm like, let's just make this a regular game basically. So let me put this here again. Okay, cool idea, boys. Nice. Okay, how much again for Thomas's game? We're not gonna do that. Also, I don't really have a good way to show it.
You can run it.
But it's kind of.
You can't run it probably because you're on Mac.
Yeah, that minimize window. Oh, that's just from I think Mac OS.
Yeah.
But it feels very dry. We can do that. Optimizing a process sounds like a really fun game. And yeah, there was like also an idea of like online leaderboards for benchmarks, like actual like online leaderboards and things like that. GPU stuff was a thing you talked about, where we
like make an APU or whatever.
Development and onboard graphics is what we want to do. I feel like it could almost be a city builder. That's the problem. I don't want to make it a Zachtronics game. I want to make it a normie game, because you know we had this. You remember this game from Hardship?
Oh yeah, Hardship. Yeah,
from the Bite Me Game Awards.
I remember it because it's such a good game, but such a niche.
Such a niche game, and I'm like, I do not want to end up with a game like this whenever it loads, where it's like full-on logic puzzle simulation CPU building, because this is like building a CPU from zero. This is kind of just like Minecraft Redstone.
Yeah, it's basically you have like transistors and you need to make everything.
I think
right?
I'm not screen sharing also.
Oh yeah.
Let me screen share for a second. This is the Hardship. And this is what I inherently want to avoid so much. I want to make it a game like MO98 that you can play without actually knowing what an L2 cache really is. Maybe I'm going to change like the naming and make it more clear and like easy to understand, but that's kind of it jumps from once again computer science training plus like the Windows XP style and then going from there. Okay, seems like there's no new ones. How about the benchmark scene? You just permanently run the benchmark. I'm not sure what you mean. Let me find. There's too much shit going on.
Normally, one screen is too small.
Yeah, and then like especially like 13-inch screen makes it harder as well.
Yeah.
My chat is just gone. I feel like the subject already makes it niche. Yeah, so that's like we just go harder into fantasy. That's why it's like game field the fuck out of it already, so that like a normie can still do it. I'm gonna just end the Q&A. I'm sorry. What's the payoff in this game? What do you get? That's like also the thing of like.
It depends what kind of route you want to go with the game in the end, right?
Yeah. Do I make it a story more? Do I go for something else?
Yeah, you can have things like. You can go the route of it's just an incremental and you just get funds and there's an end goal.
The end goal is like you have market domination or
Yeah.
something like that.
Or you can, if you want to make it fully puzzly, whatever, you can make it more that you have a lot of
Just
components.
beat all of the benchmarks.
Yeah, and then it's like, all right, for this benchmark, you need to hit this with that TDP or whatever, and like that's kind of the issue with the game right now. It's like
That's why we're gonna do a
the
playtest,
bounding blocks
so.
are really solid, I would say, but it's like what direction you want the game to actually go.
And I just need people to play it. And I think it can still work as a regular incremental or like normie game to a certain degree. But yeah. Also, Sockhouse, I saw your message like long time ago. How much can I bunch now? 8 times 78, 75. And then earlier, you also had a question, turn till failure. The last rep you should do at the end of your sets. So let's say I bench 5 times 8 reps is what I normally do. The last 2 sets, you're doing reps for Jesus, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the concept reps for Jesus? Yeah. Where it's not true failure, but there's a risk of failure. And that's kind of the thing. Yeah, I need to decide who the target audience is. Normie CPU, yeah. Sounds fun to me. Like Cinemark or Furmark, yeah, we have like those kinds of things of like, you have like ecological benchmarks of like, what's the best performance you can get for under 15 watts, 30 watts, whatever. What's the like most like balls to the walls, like Threadripper like.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
and things like that.
You could go somewhere like with you're competing against a fixtures company like AND or something.
Yeah.
Where it's like they release this in this market segment. Oh, you don't have an answer. A lot of consumers want this. We need to design something
which is like more story based then.
Yeah.
And it's like I think marketing wise, you know, it's a semi like, you know, you can't buy a GPU right now. It's like GPU, CPU, like PC stuff has gotten so expensive. Instead we got a LARP that we make our own stuff. But yeah.
Free RAM when you buy a CPU
from Bimtel.
Bintel. Is it Bintel?
I don't know what the official name is. But yeah, ZZAC, now you've seen. There's no more secrets. Sounds a bit like gamedev Tycoon. Yeah, or like, you know, it's... We also want to avoid some of the problems with MO98 and things like that. So yeah. We'll see how it goes. I think we're going to leave the stream here. I think this is a good point to end. So it's been 2 hours and a half almost.
Don't need to let the guys know the update on the match, the game.
That's the World Cup. Let me look it up. I think everyone is looking it up themselves. Oh, 0-1 for Spain.
I hope it stays this way.
I will hit my sister if France doesn't win tonight. I have no sister. Don't worry.
I was about to say.
But that's what all the French people will be saying.
Ooh.
All right. To all my French people and non-French people, I have one final thing to say to you.
Au revoir.
Merci pour voir.
Merci pour voir. Oui.
Pour votre vue. I don't know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.